Here we are, here we are. Let's see if things are working alright. 'Cause I wanna see the things that we do. And I'm testing the audio so you'll hear me in the background. The things that we do. And I'm testing the audio so you'll hear me in the background. Okay, seems to be alright, so let's just copy the link and put it on the Discord. Alright, now let's just go to the chat and see how we do. Okay, so you may notice that some things are different in the layout of the stream. I have my Twitter on top. Fair warning. Sometimes I like. Oh, hey Sora, how's it going? Yeah, yeah. Glad you like the house. It's a free PNG. I'ma be honest. The only thing that is like original art here is my mascot, and the background was made by Flux a long time ago. I don't even know if he remembers. I just defined 127 concepts. Jesus, man, that sounds like a nightmare. You've been working so hard lately. You must be exhausted. Um, yeah, I was just saying that this background was made by Flux a long time ago. So I decided to put it to good use, and here we are. The other things that you see besides my mascot is all free PNGs from the web, so hopefully it won't be a problem, and if it is, hopefully they won't find me. And oh yeah, another quick news that I wanted to say before starting the stream. Today, I paid for my graduation, like everything that I had to pay for, like the food, the title, the like the little robe and hat that they lend you. So it's a weight off my shoulders right now. Um, so that's pretty good news. There you go. Oh, I just got a private message from Sora, and this looks like hell. Jesus, man. But as an outsider, I'm just gonna say it looks very nice, all organized like that. Hard work pays off. Or at least I hope it does. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing some tier lists. And I have already some of them. Like, I found some of them. We can do if we still want to do some others, we can just go to the tier list website and try to find interesting ones. You may suggest a tier list. Share documents. Yeah, yeah. It is a little bit of a clusterfuck, but hope it's worth it. Oh yeah, another thing. There on the top left, you can see that I put my Twitter handle. I just wanted to say this as a fair warning. Sometimes I like um, to comment or like certain not safe for work tweets. So if you want to follow me, just keep that in mind. Hopefully no minors, because I don't want to get involved in all that. So just a fair warning. And other than that, let's just get started. I was kind of waiting for Flux because he said he was gonna show up. I wanted to do this at a time where I know Flux and Sora would be somewhat available, and because I know it's like midnight for Sora right now, but he usually goes to sleep like around this time, maybe a little bit before, maybe an hour after. So let's not stall too much. Let me see if I can show this on screen. How is it looking? Okay, let me just rearrange my little mascot here. Yeah, I don't think I'm in the way there, but I'm gonna just duck under here. Alright, it looks okay for now. So, who here likes pizza? I'm raising my hand, you can't see it, but... So, I'm very passionate about pizza. And one of the many words that we have around the house when we have to order a pizza is what are going to be the topics. Now, I didn't make any of this tier list. I didn't put any of these names, but if we want, we can change them to whatever we want. But this one seems alright, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. So, must have, delicious, tasty, alright, if I have to, and no effing way. Okay. Should we start with the big guns? Should we go with this bad boy right here? Where is Nutella? I mean, that's for sweet pizza, which is like, I don't even consider it pizza myself. It's just like a big ass cookie. Okay. So let's go to the more controversial topic. Pineapple. Now, this is a civil war wherever I go. People go, it's the freaking best or it's the freaking worst. Now, this is something that is very common in my country. Not the pineapple, just let me explain. Well, pineapples are actually very common in my country. But I was gonna say, when there's something even slightly controversial, oh hey Flux, we kind of get in the middle and we're like, it's okay, or we don't really care. Like we're very laid back like that. So I'm gonna fill up the stereotype right here and I'm gonna say if I have to. Because personally, I don't love it. There are way better ingredients here, but I don't hate it. I just think it's like, man, you could have put something better there. Why pineapple? But it's not like I'm gonna be like, get the fuck out of my face with that shit. Now, as for chat, tell me your opinions on pineapple and pizza. I'm not gonna be asking every single ingredient, but I want to know this in specific. Because people are very passionate about this one. So tell me what you think of pineapple on pizza. Like there are way better ingredients here that I'm gonna be putting here, but this one for me is if I have to. Like there, I have my best friend in real life. He loves pineapple on pizza, and I'm like, I mean, you can get it. I'll still eat it, but I'm not gonna be like too happy about it. What do you think, Sora? Flux? How do you feel about pineapple on pizza? I don't really mind it. I don't personally pick it if I have other options, but I wouldn't turn up my nose if I found it on my slice. I think you kind of feel the same way that I do. Now Flux says, pineapple on pizza is a no-go for me. It is too potent. I don't mind the leftover flavor after picking it off. Yeah, I can see that. I was like that before. Like I would just pick it off. But I don't know, the salty and sweet taste is kind of okay. Pizza and tomatoes are also very acidic, so they have synergy like that. At least I think so. But like I mentioned, there are way better ingredients. Okay, so now that we have tackled the more controversial one, I'm gonna go with a must. This one is a must for me. Like, if you don't have this, this is no pizza in my opinion. This is marinara sauce. Basically, tomato sauce, tomato paste, whatever you want to call it. There are certain other sauces here, like ranch, barbecue, and ketchup, and Tabasco, like hot sauce. But to me, a pizza really, really, really must have tomato paste. Otherwise, it's very likely that I will not enjoy it. Like if you were to put like barbecue sauce or ranch or any of these other options, or even bechamel sauce, which is like the white sauce, which is still Italian. It's like, I mean, it's like a novelty, but I'm not really down for it. So this is for me a must-have. And a big plus is that it has like a little leaf of, um, how do you say this in English? Alpaca. It's not oregano, it's the other one. Basil, like a little leaf of basil. And that really amps up the flavor. Like this is a must-have for me. It is a bit overpowering. The pineapple, yeah, it is a little bit. So this is a must-have for me. I don't know how you guys feel about this. I think, sorry if I'm labeling you into a stereotype, Flux. If anyone is gonna be okay with alternative sauces other than tomato, it's going to be the American in the chat. Sorry, just taking the piss out of you, but I mean it's true. You guys do some alternative shit. Um, so since we are in this range, I'm gonna be picking another, which I think it's like a must-have in a pizza. You must have cheese in your pizza. These two, I mean, with a little bit of this maybe, but these two make the most. What is it you cut out when saying the name? Oh, this one is marinara sauce, like tomato sauce, tomato paste. So, and this one is cheese. You must have cheese on your pizza. Like, come on. If you don't have it, like, I cannot imagine a pizza without cheese unless it's like a sweet one. But you must have cheese. Hopefully, good cheese. But what I really want in a pizza is for the cheese to melt and have that little like crust. And even if it's greasy, it's like really good greasy. Now, there's another type of cheese here, but we're gonna talk about it later. Um, I was about to say that just these two ingredients with maybe these sliced tomatoes make the most basic and the most genuine pizza that has ever existed. Margherita pizza, which is just like tomato and cheese with the crunchy bread, or maybe like the soft bread. My internet is dying. I may be a minute. That's okay. I hope it can recover. Let me know if there's anything I can do. I don't know if there is, but by the way, how is the layout of the stream? How is the audio? Is everything okay? But yeah, just margarita pizza, like that is absolutely delicious. Give me a moment here just to show you a little something. Pizza margarita. Oh my god, that is so good. Check it out. Look at this. This for me, like, there's a certain other ingredient that is my mango that we haven't reviewed yet, but this is as authentic and as delicious as it gets. Just some basil, some tomatoes, tomato sauce, cheese, and the crust. This is the freaking bomb. I love this so much. It's hard to get good pizza where I'm from unless you pay a shit ton of money. It's almost cheaper to try to make it, but it's so much work. Oh, by the way, do you like this? We have a new member to our stream. Activar Windows. Ve a configuración para activar Windows. Yeah, the little activate Windows notification showed up, so that's horrible. Okay, let's not stall anymore. Let's keep going with the pizza tier list. All right. Layout and audio is good. I'm on for the yeah, I'm phone data. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, you can at least keep up with the audio. Hopefully. I've always wanted a margherita pizza, but I live in Cali, so it's hard to find. Yeah, I imagine it must be. If there is a good pizza place around California, it must be very expensive. Okay, so now that I've gotten these out of the way, which are the main ones, let's go in order, shall we? Bell peppers or banana peppers, any type of peppers that are not sweet peppers. I mean, they are alright in my book. I don't like sweet peppers. I was talking about this with Flux the other day. I really don't like bell peppers, but I can tolerate them in pizza. You have no idea in the expense. Yeah, we should learn how to make pizza. I mean, it's not like using the oven is cheap, but I guess it's a better option. So yeah, the bell peppers, it's alright. Like, I can put up with them, but I'd rather not have them. But it's better than pineapple in my opinion. Actually, they're kind of similar. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of spicy, which is good for me. Yeah, like the cooked bell pepper. Funny thing about that, let's talk about sweet peppers, bell peppers. This is gonna go against what Flux just said, but the only way I can tolerate bell peppers is when they are raw. When I worked, which wasn't for a long time, there was a vending machine and it had like a little pizza wrap. It was like a little flour tortilla with some pizza toppings inside, and it had like raw bell peppers. And I was like, ah, god damn it! So I started to, I'm gonna fucking go route. So I started to pick them out of the little wrap, but then I was like, fuck it, I'm paying for this, so let's give it a try. And they were okay. Definitely not something I would put on a pizza, but if we are ordering like a supreme pizza with all toppings, they are not the worst offender. So it's okay for me. It's okay. It's not tasty, it's okay. Um Now bacon. Absolutely delicious. It's not a must have because this is like without this the pizza doesn't work. This is a must have. Delicious just mean like it's really 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 fucking good. And bacon is definitely up there. I don't think there's much discussion in this. I mean, it's bacon. The internet loves bacon almost as much as cats. Now, basil leaves or oregano, but it looks more like basil. I fucking love basil, and I think every marinara sauce should have some um, basil leaf, at least dried basil leaves or fresh basil leaf. I think this is like the standard for a good pizza. Marinara, cheese, and hopefully some basil flavoring. That makes it sound Italian. As you said before, being an American, I have a crazy pizza that uses bell peppers in a way I'm okay with. Philly cheesesteak pizza. Yeah, we're gonna get that when we go with the next sauce. But yeah, let's talk about that later. Okay, my sibling enjoys ordering a Hawaiian pizza without pineapple. I mean, it's kind of understandable, kind of what Flux was saying. You just pick out the pineapple and there's some flavoring there. A little bit weird though. Bacon is 1,000. Would you put it in must have? I will just put it in delicious. Basil is beautiful, absolutely, my man. Once I discovered basil, I started putting it on everything when I first started cooking back in early high school. I absolutely adore basil. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Since you were mentioning the Philly cheesesteak, there is a ham pizza option. Yeah. Okay, so barbecue sauce. Personally, I love barbecue sauce. Not so much on a pizza because Flux, you may understand this better than Sora, but Papa John's used to have, like, not too long ago, they still have it on the menu. Something called a papadilla, and you could get it Philly cheesesteak flavor and like a ham cheeseburger flavor, something like that. Thing is that it was supposed to be more like a pizza sandwich, so they used this little barbecue sauce. And I love barbecue sauce with sandwiches, with meat, but with pizza. If you bring me a pizza and it has this instead of marinara sauce, I'm gonna be very, very sad. I'm not gonna put it in no effing way because it's not disgusting, but it definitely. I mean, down here, yeah, yeah, because if these were in any other tier list other than pizza toppings, it will be pretty high up. But it is a sin if you use this bottled bullshit instead of a nice homemade marinara sauce. That's just how I feel. I don't know. It is good. I love barbecue sauce, but come on, man. Now, bechamel sauce. In my opinion, the only acceptable substitute for marinara sauce. It is tasty, but I mean, if you don't bring me a pizza with marinara, without, if you don't bring me a pizza with marinara sauce, I'm still gonna be sad. So I'm gonna put it in alright. It's actually, yeah, these are all alright. It's like I'll do it. I won't be super happy about it, but I can do it. This is like, God damn it, you messed up. Why? Why? But it's not like I'm gonna fucking throw up if I eat it. Yeah, so broccoli. I like it specifically on Memphis BBQ pizza, but otherwise no. And even there, I rarely get it. Yeah, if somebody's gonna make barbecue sauce on pizza work, it's America. You know, it will taste very okay with chicken, which chicken is right here. But I mean, just get a sandwich, in my opinion. Why you gotta do pizza like that? Anyways, broccoli. Now I only seen this on Inside Out. People putting broccoli on the pizza. Now I don't think pizza necessarily needs to have meat in it to be a good pizza. I have a friend who is like that, but I like vegetables on my pizza. But broccoli, I am weak to broccoli because I really, really like broccoli. Um, is it better than? It is better than bell peppers. It's kind of the same like pizza, but I think it's better than bechamel sauce. I'm gonna put it in tasty. It looks a little out of place there, doesn't it? But I'm gonna put it in tasty. Other than up, I haven't seen pizza with broccoli. Now let me check something here before I continue. I'm gonna search for that Memphis barbecue that Flux was talking about. Memphis barbecue pizza. Yeah, it looks okay, but oh look, Domino's. I like the red onions. That's very good. Yeah, it looks decent enough. Um, I love broccoli, but it doesn't belong on pizza. Here's the thing. I haven't tried it. You know what? We're making a new thing. Haven't tried. And we're gonna make it pink. Because we are gay as fuck. Oops. Oh yeah, this one can just... So we haven't tried it. I can't really make a call on this. Because I love barbecue sauce, but I don't think it belongs on pizza. And I've tried it, but I haven't tried broccoli on pizza. Now, ketchup. Obviously, this is the poor man's marinara sauce. So, I mean, I kind of want to put it in if I have to because it's the correct expression for this. But it's not as bad as the bell peppers or I mean the spicy banana peppers or the barbecue sauce. It's the poor man's marinara. So it's very sad, but if you're in a budget, I guess you can make it work. Now, shredded chicken. Not as good as bacon, but still very tasty. That's all there is to that. I don't think anybody's going to object. French fries. Okay, this is a weird one. I had a cheeseburger pizza that used ketchup and mozzarella sauce. I hate ketchup, but that pizza was weirdly okay. See, like, we have an expression in my country that it's called menjungia, which basically means like something put together that doesn't have an structure, but it tastes okay. So that sounds like a menjungia to me. It's like it tasted good, it was okay, I would eat it again, but it has no face or name. So I think it's okay. I put it in alright, okay? I think it's decent enough. Um, French fries. I've had pizza with French fries. It is a little too much for me. And besides, it's starch and carbs on top of each other with the pizza bread and the French fries. So chicken good. There's like a few I love chicken. Yeah, it's okay. Chicken is always good. French fries. I've tasted it. I've tasted it separately and with French fries on top of the pizza. I like it, but it's not tasty. It's alright. It's kind of like pineapple. It's like you didn't need to do this, but I'll deal with it, and I kind of like it. Not as good as chicken, definitely. We can go back on this one later. You know what's fucking amazing? Potato part like fries and bacon on the pizza so much better than French fries. Oh, like the thick wedges of potato? Yeah. Yeah, that if you think about it, if you add cheese, potato, and put it on a pizza, it's kind of like loaded potatoes, which are freaking delicious. We can go back on this one, but I think it's alright. Little cockroach, die. Okay, sorry, I was killing a cockroach with my bare hands. It was very small though. Still terrible, but I got used to it. Now this is mustard or Dijon mustard by the color of it. I've very few times I have had like Dijon mustard, so I don't really know the flavor, but I love regular mustard. Does it belong on a pizza though? Same as ketchup. If you're on a budget, okay. It'll taste good. It's not like, why did you do this? It is not. Oh my god, I deleted a row. A row below. Let's just say you know. Okay. It's not like horrible. I have tried it. It is not like, why did you do this? It's just like, okay. Flux, you just said that you ate a pizza with ketchup and mustard and said it was alright. And they're just soft, yet kind of crunchy. Yeah, I like the potato wedges. They're okay. You know what? Ketchup makes more sense because at least it's tomato. Let's just put it here. Yeah, it kind of looks like the other ingredients. I know what I said. Don't get sassy with me. You're gonna regret it. Okay, so this is white cheese or soft cheese or whatever the hell you call it in English. Basically, soft white cheese. It's not quite mozzarella, it's not cheddar, it's not Gouda, it's not any of those cheeses that you usually see on pizza. It's that soft, watery white cheese that is like made by farmers. Like fresh cheese. I love it, but on pizza, man, maybe if it was mozzarella, because mozzarella goes well with the top row. Um, I've never tried it actually, so I can't say for sure. If this is actually fresh mozzarella, like it will go up here, but this is like that white cheese farmers, so I don't know. White sauce, provolone. I don't think this is provolone or mozzarella. Let's just say I haven't tried it. Now, mushrooms. In my opinion, mushrooms are overhated. And if you start that shit on chat that you don't like mushrooms, I'm gonna fucking ban you. Not really. But I'm gonna get angry. I really like mushrooms. There are certain type of mushrooms that are better than the other ones. It's very, very sad that most people use the canned mushrooms here, the ones that come in a can, because those don't taste nearly half as good as fresh cremini mushrooms or portobello or even shiitake, but I've rarely had shiitake mushrooms. It's I want to put it here on personal preference, but I think these other three overshadow this one. So next to bacon, in my opinion. Okay, haven't tried pasta. This is pasta, right? Let's take a closer look. What did I do? Okay, there we go. Above bacon, even. Oh, mushroom is right at the verge of must have. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. I like mushrooms, just not on pizza. But I've never ever had a chicken pizza, and they probably go great with that. Chicken and mushrooms go well, really, most times in the kitchen. I assume it would taste okay on pizza. Above bacon, even. Really? I mean, for me as well, because mushrooms are just so freaking good to me, but I mean, I'll put it on top of. I mean, I'll put it before bacon, but I won't put it in must have. Now I just wanted to do a quick zoom in here, just so you can see that there are varied types of pasta here. There's the little tube ones. the little shells, all types of pasta here. So I haven't tried it, and personally, I don't want to try it. If I hadn't made this tier, it would go here, no question. But let's just be fair and put it there. Let me know if you have tried that, because God knows I haven't. My go-to pizza is pepperoni mushroom. You know what, Flux? Are we the same freaking person? Because that is my go-to. Okay, so next one, pepperoni. There we go. Like, the only reason I'm not putting these two up here is because this is personal preference, but this is a must-have. Like, if you don't have any of these on your pizza, I'm gonna be like sad as fuck. It's not pizza for me. But you can have pizza without this. It'll suck if you don't, but you can do it without this. You just eat a margherita pizza or a simple cheese pizza. What is in the haven't tried? Broccoli, the fresh white cheese, which is not mozzarella or provolone. This is like a farmer's cheese. And this is different types of pasta. Broccoli, a stick of butter, and pasta. That sounds amazing, but it's not pizza. I almost want to put this here, but I don't think it's fair. These are on a category on their own. I fucking love pepperoni and pizza, my go-to pizza, as well as Flux. But I don't know, these three are on a different level. We can talk about it at the end of the list if you want. Artichokes, haven't tried. Just gonna put them there. Ranch. What the fuck are you doing with your life? This is the very first ew no. It's the closest that you've ever made to having a mayonnaise pizza. Is that a thing? Apparently, if this tier says so, because I haven't heard that in my life either. Uh, yeah, ranch. Don't put ranch on your pizza. You know, if you have like a artichokes are fucking bomb, especially artichoke hearts. I want to try it because it sounds like something I would enjoy. So yeah, if you have a full slice of pizza, like a pepperoni and mushroom pizza, and you slather some ranch on it, and you eat it, and it tastes good, like I suppose it's gonna taste good because it's very close to a sandwich, like a BMT sandwich. But I don't know, man. Just on principle, it's disgusting to me. Ranch used to be an occasional dipping sauce, but now it's this pizza sucks dick thing. Yeah, I think this thing is gonna be in here because it has been what's the expression? Marginalized by society. It's like if you do this, you're a disgusting person, and you probably do horrible things. Now, salami, very close to pepperoni, not as good as chicken, in my opinion. Like if you put salami in my pizza and tell me it's pepperoni, I'm gonna know the difference, and I'm gonna be sad about it. But I'm not gonna be like, give me my money back. I'm just gonna be like, you're a dickwad. But it's still tasty enough. That's just my opinion. Hot sauce. Ah, it's alright. You know, instead of using hot sauce, usually pizza places give you little chili flakes, dehydrated chili flakes. And but I don't like that because I think it's a little too strong. And that's coming from somebody who likes spicy. So maybe hot sauce is a better idea. I think I've tried it, but very, very few times. And I thought it was okay. We never had pepperoni pizza when I was young. I grew up on salami pizzas. It's kind of close enough, but pepperoni is just saltier, and I really like that. It goes well with the cheese and the marinara sauce. Haven't tried salami on pizza, think I'd be upset. Yeah, I mean, if you're asking for pepperoni, I love hot sauce on pizza. I can do without, but I usually use like Frank's Red Hot style sauce. Um, I mean, next time I have a pizza, I'm gonna try it because it just sounds okay to me. Usually, I don't have a lot of spice in my pizzas, at least spicy things, because with this like selection of ingredients, I just want a savory bomb. Pizza is a very savory thing. I'm gonna keep it there. We can talk about it later. So, tomatoes. Not as important as marinara sauce. It is, though, one of the main ingredients of Margherita Pizza. But a whole ass tomato slice, I think it's okay there. I don't know. A lot of people don't like tomatoes. I don't know how they live with their lives, but they don't. But I adore tomatoes. I'm kind of tempted to put it here, but a tomato slice, let's be honest, not as good as mushrooms, pepperoni, or bacon. I think it's okay here. Uh, Sliced onions right next to bell peppers. It's alright. I like it better than bell peppers. On a pizza specifically, I would use a red onion, not a white one. But I mean, onions is still good on a pizza. I like the crunch. It goes well with the savory flavors. It's just alright. And this is pesto. I have had pesto. I don't like it too much because I think it's a little heavy, a little too overpowering. But I haven't had it on a pizza, so I'm just gonna put it on haven't tried. Okay, our first tier list is completed. Is there anything you guys think we should move around? Like pepperoni and must have, mushrooms, maybe upgrade something like the hot sauce. What do you think about those tomato slices? In case you're just listening, I'm just gonna narrate them. Must have marinara sauce, shredded cheese, and basil. Delicious mushrooms, pepperonis, and bacon. Tasty chicken, tomato slices, and salami. Alright, bechamel sauce, fries, pineapple, onion, bell pepper, hot sauce, and ketchup. If I have to, banana peppers, barbecue sauce, and mustard. You know ranch and haven't tried broccoli, cheese, like the white cheese, pasta, artichokes, and pesto. Tomatoes are off and on. It's good baked on sometimes, but needs to be sparse, light amount, and diced. Sun-dried though, I'd cool. Yeah, I'd agree. Sun-dried tomato is so freaking delicious, but it's so hard to make, and it's so expensive to buy because it's so hard to make. Those get hot and burn your face off. The tomatoes, yeah, they do. Pesto is my favorite pasta sauce, I think. I haven't had it too much, so I can't really get behind that. I think we are doing okay with this list. I mean, I feel satisfied about it. The the more preferential part of me wants to put mushrooms and pepperoni up here, but objectively, I know these are way better. Like these are on a category on their own. Maybe the tomato sauce feels a little weird here, but at least it's at the end. I think we're okay. Sora says he'll be right back. So, in the meantime, let's just give it a let's check these fruits out. This is the fruit tier list. So we have okay, I'm gonna need you guys help with this because I'm not the best when it comes to identify fruits. From what I understand, this is apple. Now I don't know if this is a peach because this is a peach. Is this like an apricot? Oh yeah, you hate fruit, I remember. Everything's gonna be F tier to you, and you're allergic to some of them, so maybe I'll learn something, like which fruits you're allergic to. We have avocado, we have banana, blackberries, blueberries, cantaloupe, cherries. I don't know what the fuck this is. Coconut. This could be anything, I don't know. Dates, dragon fruit, second if apricot. I've never had it, so let's just leave it there. Dragon fruit, soursop. Soursop fucking rocks when they use it to make juice. These are figs. This is I know it's called a toronja in Spanish, but it's like a sour something. I don't remember. In cartoons, people eat it when they are having a diet. I remember The Simpsons, I think. Green grapes, grapefruit, yeah. This is not a watermelon because the watermelon is right here. Oh, this is a guayaba. I don't remember. Well, this is when we use this. From Spanish to English. Guava. This is a guava apparently. I've had it. I like it. This is a melon, which is not the same as a cantaloupe. I don't know what this is, but it looks very cool. A kiwi. A lemon, a lime. Lychees, I believe. I haven't had them. Mango, mangosteen, orange, papaya, um, passion fruit, peach, pear, pineapple. Oh, I've had this. Ciruela. This is a prune, right? Yeah, plum. Plum. I don't remember what this is called. I've had it, but raspberry, star fruit, strawberry, and watermelon. Alright, so before we get started, do you recognize any of these? This is maybe an apricot, but I've never had it, so I think this is a lychee. I don't know what any of these three are. Okay, so let's get started on the fruits. If any of you have any information on these last three fruits, let me know. Apple. There are many different types of apples. There's red apple, there's pomegranate or tomato. Uh, Pomegranate. No, this is a pomegranate. This right here. So I don't think any of these are a pomegranate. Okay, so let's start with apples, the simplest thing in the world. There are many apples, red apple, golden delicious, Granny Smith. You name them. I love them all. Um, I don't think it's S tier material. A lot of people would put it here. It is a little basic, but I think A goes alright. Especially because it's one of the very few fruits that taste okay when it's cooked. So let's put it there. Avocado, I don't give a shit. Let's go S tier. Wh- It's a bit of a pain in the ass to get a good avocado because if you wait too long, it's a little black on the inside and a lot of parts are not usable. If you wait, like, if you get impatient and open it beforehand, it's green and hard and it tastes horrible. Nicocado Avocado Gang. Um, but when it's just right, baby. I mean, have you had guacamole? This shit is god tier, in my opinion. By the way, this is called aguacate in my country. Apparently, it comes from natives' words, which means testicle of a tree. So have fun with that. Bananas. Can I be real for a second? Overrated. If you put a banana or an apple in front of me, I'm probably gonna take the apple. It doesn't deserve C, D, or F, but I'm thinking B tier. B for banana. It is a little overrated in my opinion. Bananas don't exist anymore, to be fair. Why did they get too radioactive? B tier in my opinion. We can talk about it later. But if anyone has an objection, feel free to shout it out. I will say it's one of the sweetest fruits ever, but that means it has a shit ton of glucose, which means it has a lot of sugar, which means it isn't that good for you. A lot of fruit isn't that good for you, actually. It's natural sugar, but it's still sugar. Objection. Alright, what do you have to say about bananas, Sora? Another pro I will give bananas is that they freeze nice. If you peel a banana and freeze it, and you later decide to make a smoothie, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna taste a lot like banana, but it's gonna be really good. I just wanted to yell, haha, Ace Attorney. Okay, so I'm gonna put you on timeout now. Just kidding. Blackberry. Oh, Blackberry. Okay, this is weird because this is like a Latino thing. If you make blackberries into a juice, if you blend it with sugar and water, absolute god tier. And you know what? One day we did this. We made like blackberry juice, and it kind of stayed out of the fridge a little bit, so it fermented. I don't know if you know this. When fruit ferments, other than going bad, it can also intoxicate you, like alcohol. So the blackberry juice was slightly fermented, and I really, really like the flavor of it. Most of my family was put out by it because it's like fermented fruit. They most likely think it has gone bad. But I don't know, for me, it tasted really, really good. But if you eat a blackberry on its own, it's really not that good. But it has potential. I'll put it next to the banana. Wine. Yeah, but that's mostly with grapes, isn't it? Besides, I don't like wine that much. The closest thing I think to that beverage that I had with the fermented blackberries, it's something that we call chicha, which is basically just fermented another fruit. I don't remember which one. Okay, so blueberries. Overrated as fuck in my opinion. Wine can be made with most berries and a lot of fruits. Yeah, I guess so. I don't have a lot of wine, so I don't know. So that wouldn't put it above or below for me. I'm very indifferent when it comes to wine. I don't like it. So blueberries. Yeah, I was saying overrated. It's not F tier because it's not disgusting. It might be D tier. It's definitely not as good as bananas or blackberries. But I mean, it's not disgusting. It doesn't taste bad. Gonna give it a C. I hate alcohol. I mean, I like some cocktails. Cantaloupe. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. Nope, A tier. People hate cantaloupe. For some reason, I think it's absolutely delicious. Maybe it's because I live in a tropical place, so they are very affordable here and they are very sweet. And the texture, it's very juicy. It's not like grainy like it sometimes is. Most of the times it's very juicy and sweet. I will say people hate cantaloupes because if you put like little pieces of cantaloupes in your fruit salad, everything is going to taste like cantaloupe. That sucks. But if you had it on its own, very good. Andrew loves cantaloupe. Tell him if he likes cantaloupe mori. Cherries. Cherry boy. Here's a hot take, and a very unhealthy one at that. I think artificial cherry flavor way better than the real cherries. Like maraschino cherries or cherry hard candy, cherry syrup, all that shit very good. Actual cherries, not much to show. Not even as good as bananas or blackberries. I'm not gonna put it in D because it doesn't taste bad, but it's gonna go here. And it hurts because the cherry on top. He knows me, I'm a simp. Oh, but so am I. You know the expression, the cherry on top, it's supposed to be like the best of the best for the end. But people don't think of a natural cherry, they think of a maraschino cherry. A fancy ass cherry that has been like pickled or whatever the hell you call it to taste really good. Cherry flavoring is my favorite flavoring 9 out of 10 times. Yeah, artificially it's very good, but just the fruit not so much. And also the seeds can kill you if you crush them and eat them because it has a shit ton of cyanide. So don't try it at home. And if you do, don't mention me. Okay, coconut. I like coconut water better than I like the actual coconut. It is very invasive. Um, Not as good as bananas or blackberries. I don't think it's even as good as these ones. No, actually, I like coconut. You just gotta know how to use it. And the coconut water makes it worth it. I'm gonna put it here. A lot of people hate it, and I understand if you do. I 100% understand if you do, but I think it's okay. So I'm gonna put it there. Dates. Fuck these things. Old people eat dates. Old people eat these things and nobody else. What in the fuck is this? Get this out of my sight. And you know what? I'm gonna put figs there. Because they are the same thing. They taste horrible. Both of them. And also there are wasps inside of figs most of the times. There are live wasps in here. You have to pick them out. So no, stay out of my sight. LD, I'm gonna eat so many cherry pits. I mean, you can just blend them. Please don't quote me on that. I despise coconuts 9 out of 10 times. Understandable. It's not gonna change my mind, but I definitely can see where you're coming from. Fig Newtons are good. I don't have that in my country. You know what we have in our country? People take these figs, right? And they kind of do the process that they do to grapes to turn them into prunes, into raisins, and they do it with figs. And they cover it in like a syrupy brown thing and cover it in sugar and they eat it, and it's one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. Only old people eat it, and that's because it reminds them of their beautiful childhood where everything was trees and dirt roads, but those times are gone, and we have better desserts now. Get with the times. I'm not trying to change your mind. I know, don't worry. Okay, so pitaya or dragon fruit. You know what? It's very unremarkable. It's kind of like coconut. You like it or you don't, but even still, it's not good to be around here. But it's very subpar in my opinion. Besides, it's called a dragon fruit and it looks like a dragon egg. It should be way cooler than it is. It's just pretty bad for what it is. I don't like it. D tier. It has a ton of seeds as well, so it's kind of hard to eat. I understand if you like it. If I liked it a little bit more, easily I will go here, but no, D tier. Soursop. This is a mess to eat. Or, wait, is this a durian? Is this a soursop or a durian? Because I think it's actually a durian. What do you think, chat? Soursop or durian? I've only had dragon fruit in vitamin water. My favorite vitamin water flavor. Yeah, and there's a good reason for that, because it's slightly acidic and slightly sweet. So it's really good, a really good choice for flavored water. But if you were to have it as a fruit, it would be extremely underwhelming, disappointing, and just really not good in my opinion. That's a durian. I swear to God, I thought it was a soursop. But even still, I don't know what a durian tastes like. I hear it's hell on earth. But, I mean, I can't judge it if I haven't tried it. So never tried. What the fuck was this called? Grapefruit. I've had grapefruit. For a citric fruit, it's really not that good. It tastes okay in juice. Not as bad as a dragon fruit. I'd put it around here. Grapefruit, yo man. That's an S tier right there, Flux. If you use it like that, it's obviously gonna be an S tier. Green grapes, any type of grapes, amazing. S tier. No question. Better than apples, better than cantaloupe. A guava. I don't know about you guys, but I fucking love this thing. The flavoring, like the texture is a little grainy, and that sounds like a bad thing, but it's actually so refreshing and mild. I really like guava. I will eat it as much as I eat bananas. It's pretty good. Melon, I'm gonna be honest. Sorry for burping. I'm gonna be honest, not as good as cantaloupes. Not as good as banana or guava. I'm gonna put it here next to the grapefruit. Do you... Well, am I being too harsh? Maybe it's as good as... Nah, it's not as good as blackberry juice. Yeah, a C tier is okay, but I'm gonna move it at the top of C tier. Do you peel your grapes? It's the only way I can eat grapes. Are you allergic to the skin or something? But no, I don't peel my grapes. Fun story about grapes. I almost literally died as a kid because I was choking on a grape. I was literally, my face was blue purple. I had shat myself. I was literally about to die. My body was limp after struggling for a while I was choking on this grape, and my dad and mother were trying to help me. But I didn't die because a neighbor came, grabbed me by the feet, and started shaking me upside down, and the grape came out. I had to go to the hospital. I was hospitalized. I was a little kid, right? And yeah, I basically almost died. And that neighbor was, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, she was a bitch. She was an absolute bitch. And I hated it. I hated her most of my life. And she was never good with me. But she saved my life, so I was never too nasty back at her purely out of that. But I mean, I'm not gonna pretend to be sad that she's dead or anything. But all I can say is, I guess, thank you. It's okay. It happened like a ton of years ago. But I guess I'm supposed to be alive right now if you believe in fate and all that shit. So let's make of it what we will. Kiwi, right next to bananas. Bad internet. Ill. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm just gonna ramble about kiwi for a little bit. The skin, peel it off for God's sake. It's a pain to do it. It's a pain to peel the kiwi skin. But don't eat it. That's nasty, man. It's a little too acidic for me. I like a little sweeter. I like my fruits to be sweet, or at least citric. And this kiwi is kind of citric, but to a not cool degree. But it's still very enjoyable. Right next to bananas for me. Lemon. This is fun. I mean, I like it. I like that I'm doing it and everything. And if you want to put some input, you are free to do so. But I'm happy you're happy just watching. I wanted to do this with some audience because I really like having some input for these things. So thank you all for being here actually. So a lemon. I think a lemon has incredible potential. You have made your own. Feel free to share them on the Flux the Forsaken Discord. By the way, do you want me to send you the links for this specific list on the Discord? Because that will make it easier. I can do that for you if you want. Once you're done, okay, once I'm done with this one, I'll send this one and the other one that I had. Okay, so lemon, I was saying that it has really, really, really good potential. You have the specific one, good. Um, you can make lemonade. You can use it to top off greasy food, like if you're having like pork rinds or some really greasy thing. You can douse it with some lemon juice and it'll make it more tolerable, more good. You can use it in salad. You can just suck on a lemon if you so wished. By itself, it's not that good, but combined with other things, amazing. I'm gonna put it in A. Now a lime. There's something really weird in my country. Um, Lemons and limes, they are kind of the same thing. Obviously, they are not because they taste very different. But people swap them with each other. Lemon is SS tier. I'll consider it. So, in my house, we mainly drink lime juice instead of lemon juice. And there's like these two had like a little child that is like a lemon lime. We usually use those. So I'm gonna put them in the same category, even if this one is not as tasty, I suppose. But I've grown accustomed to it. Does it deserve S tier though? I really like lemonade. And the other day I was making pasta aglio e olio, which means olive oil and garlic, and you had to top it off with some lemon, and it really gave it like an acidic kick that it needed. It's very versatile. I really like lemon. It is better than an apple, isn't it? Yeah, fuck it. You convinced me, Flux. Mango, as long as sweet fruits go, this one is an absolute S tier. I don't even care. Argue all you want. Better than Cantaloupe even. Maybe even better than an apple, but apples have more varieties, so I'm keeping it here. Mangosteen. If you haven't had any of these, all I can warn you is look at the purple exterior. That shit stains like a motherfucker. Don't. It'll stain your fingers, it'll stain your metal, it'll stain your plates, it'll stain your clothes, it'll stain everything. So be very careful when handling this. And the little white things, they are actually very good. Um, Mango is fantastic. Yeah, I wouldn't put it in S tier because much like cantaloupe, they are a little too invasive for me. So if you want to eat a mango, just eat a mango. If you want to eat a mango with something else, you most likely are just going to taste the mango. Now these are a little more. I mean, I guess grapes are a little invasive, but I don't know. They're very good, and they're so easy to eat. Even though they almost killed me. What was I saying? Mangosteen. Yeah, the little white part, really good. Is it an A tier though? Nah, it's as good as bananas and kiwi. It's as good as these ones. So if you haven't had it, it's pretty okay. Orange, S tier. I don't even care. Purely because of orange juice. Eating an orange is messy. And it has like that little white fiber around it that is very bitter. So it is a bit of a pain. But if you make orange juice, dude, nothing is better than that. It quenches the thirst, it is sweet, it is natural. Amazing in my opinion. Purely because of orange juice, this thing is here. Otherwise, it would be like maybe around here or here. But orange juice, man, you cannot compete. Papaya. Speaking of invasive flavors, this thing is even more invasive than a cantaloupe. This thing, like, if you eat this thing, you're gonna be smelling like papaya unless you clean your mouth and hands. This thing fucking stinks. But it's not a bad kind of stink. Like, it's not a durian. It's just a very strong fruit smell. Uh, is it as good as these three? Mm, I mean, a really good papaya is really good. It's super sweet. Next to bananas, I think they are on the same category. This is a pain to peel, though. This is a freaking pain to peel. You have never had papaya? Probably for the better, you probably will be allergic. You'll have to keep like an EpiPen close. Passion fruit. Instant C tier. People are crazy over this thing in my country. Like the millennials of my country, they look putting passion fruit on everything. Like passion fruit jelly or coulis or like the little seeds. I think it's okay. I think it's as good as melon or blueberries or grapefruit. It's as good as this. It's not the best thing, it's not the worst thing. It's okay. Hate it with a burning passion. Okay, peach. Princess Peach. Is it an 8 here? You know, this fruit is a little fickle, much like the avocado. But what differentiates it with the avocado? Internet is failing apart. Maybe a few minutes. God damn it. I'm so sorry, Flux. So the peach. You can open it too early and too late. So you have to open it at the just right time. And the reward is not as good as a good avocado. It'll be as good as a mango or a papaya. Closer to a mango. Uh, it's not. I think it's better than a guava. I think it's better than most of these things, so I'm gonna put it in 8 here. Feels a little too high, but okay. Pear, hot. Wait. I'll be right back. Let me just mute my. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My mom is going to a matrimony ceremony. I think the little party that they make before getting married. Gonna kill you, Sora. It's not a bachelorette party because there's not gonna be like peepees or anything like that, but yeah, just a little party. I was saying goodbye. So, pears. Hot take. Sometimes I like it better than apples. But the varieties of apples are way better than the varieties of pears. Red pears and the little yellow long pears, way too sweet, way too grainy, way too weird. So, just the regular pear is the better one, the green one. So, right next to the apple. These are like rivals. This is Coca Cola, this is Pepsi. You know the drill. Please do. Maybe later. I'll film it and upload it on my channel. Pineapple. Pen, pineapple, apple, pen. We have an abundance of pineapples in my country. Not to flex or anything, but our pineapples are probably very close to the best ones in the world. Most of the times when you eat a pineapple here, it is completely yellow, completely juicy, completely sweet, and huge. Usually, when you see pineapples on TV, like mostly American programs, they are very hard to get. They are kind of greenish, which we have those here, but we just let them mature more. Um, and it's a luxury. Here, I mean, it's like a social problem even because certain type of people work. Don't forget to use a coffee cam, coughing cam live stream during my funeral. Yeah, I'll put the memes on like. Yeah, some people get paid with pineapples here, which is fucked up. Like, it's a social problem. But that being said, they are cheap, they are good, they are sweet, they make amazing juice, they make amazing snacks. Not quite the ester that people would expect it to have. A lot of people have a boner for this fruit, but I think it deserves an A tier. What the fuck was this called? Plum. Plum. Okay, so plum. I like plums. It's kind of like an old man fruit, but it's not nearly as bad as these ones. It's not as bad as a pitaya. It's closer to a guava. I think it deserves to be here, but at the very end. Pomegranate. I've had it very few times. Mostly seeds. Makes okay juice. I don't know if I should put it on D tier or need to try because I rarely remember anything from this. Like I barely know what this is. Just gonna put it in need to try because I can make a real judgment. Raspberries. Same as blueberries, the same absolute thing. Starfruit. This thing is goddamn flavorless, but it makes a very good mild juice. Like if you want a fruity juice that doesn't have too much flavoring, like you just want like a fruity tasting water, this is the fruit for you. And I like it. It's very mild, but it's nowhere near these levels. Maybe when I was younger, I would put it around here, but here next to passion fruit. Strawberries. Hot take? Strawberries fucking suck, my guy. Like, this is the poster child for fruit, besides bananas, maybe. But my god, I don't like it. It's kind of like the cherries, in which I prefer the artificial flavoring, but it is much better than a cherry. Um, I would put it here. This is way too overrated for what it is, in my opinion. People usually are like, ooh, strawberries, so can't go wrong with a strawberry. I don't like them. Yeah, I'm from a tropical country, so it's a little bit weird. Maybe our fruits are a little different from yours, or the more exotic fruits that you see around here, they aren't exotic to me. I don't know. Maybe we're just different, but fuck strawberries. You know what enhances strawberries a lot? Deep them in melted chocolate. People usually say that that's for like a romantic occasion or whatever the fuck. I don't think so. I think it's just a really, really good snack. It enhances the flavor so much. And watermelon S tier. It's usually when people ask what type of juice do you want, usually I go with watermelon. Sugar and strawberries. I mean, I guess if you're making like a juice or if you cover them in sugar, it will be okay. But That's why it's in B tier for me, just okay. Man, I'm losing my voice. Okay, so watermelon S tier. Now let's review our fruits. Covering, yeah. Um, I'm confident in this one. Amazing. Grapes, really good. Lemon and lime, really good. Orange, maybe at the bottom of the tier, but watermelon, yes, it deserves to be here. These two are the Coca-Cola and Pepsi of fruits. They deserve to be here. Mango, really good. Cantaloupe, more of a personal preference, but I like it. Peach, really good. Same as pineapple. Yeah, I feel confident in this. These are like the good but not amazing. I'm gonna put kiwi like around here. Flux says he really likes kiwi, and I had a bit of a kiwi kick before, but I don't know, it's a little too acidic for me. Not in the cool way like these guys. Yeah, this is all okay. This is a little whatever, but it's not quite C tier. Maybe it is C tier, but I like it. If it's not dehydrated, it's okay. Where in the server do I put it? I guess general. I mean, maybe you should ask Flux, but melon, yes, a lesser cantaloupe. Passion fruit, too invasive and too many seeds. This too mild. This too mild. This not as good as the other citrics. This not as good as the artificial thing. This too invasive. This too plain. These are disgusting, and I've never had this. So this is our fruit tier list. Whether you agree or not, I mean, you can post your own, like Sora is doing right now in the server. Maybe I should put a link to the server in my description. Okay, so we're getting to the weird stuff. I saw Game Grumps made a tier list like this. Feel free to look at it after this, just so you can see why I was so freaking angry, man. So we're gonna get weird and freaky here. Hijack his server. Okay, so I have a bunch of little uh, cartoony, mostly cartoony brand mascots, and we are gonna rate their attractiveness. Obviously, this is very subjective, so feel free to argue with me just for the fun of it. Pineapple, I only recently learned I like, never had plum. Yeah, pineapple is okay. It's very sweet in the bestest of way. Never had plum. Okay. Okay, since we are getting weird with this, are you reading what I'm seeing here? Do we go this weird? Nah, we're not gonna do it. I just wanted to make you panic a little bit. There's a lot of things here. A lot of fucked up things here. These are hentai tags. First of all, I'm gonna get not demonetized. I'm gonna get banned if I go into detail. Second of all, I don't want to go into detail for this, but I wanted to show it on screen because first I think it's funny, and second of all, here's the best tag. If you don't have a fetish for Christmas, who even are you? Huh? You don't have a fetish for Christmas? What kind of person are you? We are in less than a month, gonna be in December. You better get your ass on the street and dress up as Santa Claus and feel sexy about it, okay? Christmas is the best fetish, don't even at me. Okay, now that we have that little joke out of the way, let's go to the not so jokey thing. Let's minimize a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna start by doing this. This motherfucker, this piece of shit, Strawberries are Andrew's god tier. Tell Andrew that I'm gonna go to his home and beat him up. Basic ass. Okay, so this little motherfucker here. You're probably wondering, what did this guy do? When I was in in middle school, not high school, middle school, I had recurrent nightmares about this thing here. There is a supermarket near my house, and near my house and near my high school, right? And my high school is close to my past middle school, so it kind of comes together. So in my dream, when I was going to this supermarket, I ran into a life-sized version, a living version of this little motherfucker, the little big pants guy. And you may notice that his head looks just like a giant eyeball. So, for some reason, this guy would be in front of the supermarket in one of those exercise bikes, the ones that don't go anywhere, it's just to work your legs. And he will be like looking forward, not at me, just I will see like the side of his face. And he would start going at the exercise bike. And as I got closer to it, everything started going crazy. Like I was having a nightmare. The noises were like a drowning, like ooh, and it will close up on the face of the little big pen mascot, and it will turn and look at me directly while still going in the exercise bike. I'm asleep. This was really fun. The shame about your big trauma. Yeah. So the little motherfucker just looked at me, and before Slender was even a thing, it will happen. The screen would just go into like television static, and the dream would end, and I would wake up very afraid in my bed. So that is my big trauma. I hate this guy. This guy is like PTSD in a mascot for me. Jesus Christ, man. Thank you for showing up, Sora. After this one, we're going to be doing the Sonic characters. So it's gonna get really weird. Maybe it's better if you go to bed. I'm gonna be leaving some timestamps at the in the comments after this stream is over, so it's more enjoyable for everyone watching to go back to your favorite moments. And thank you for showing up. It was great, and have a good sleep. Okay, so now that I have recounted my trauma, let's get sexual. I'll rewatch anyway. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so Aunt Jemima. She is full of maple syrup. I adore maple syrup. The bad thing about her is that she's like an old lady, and nothing against old ladies. I think mature women are okay. I appreciate them. I think if you try hard enough, you can find appealing things about any type of people. But I mean, it doesn't really call out to me. There are better looking older women. So maybe a smash, maybe an I guess. I'm leaning more towards an I guess. I could do it. This guy, the Quaker Oats. um, the thing about this guy, somebody said it. I don't remember who. He looks like he owns slaves, and I don't like the little wig. I don't like the rosy cheeks. He looks like he would say some very inappropriate things at Thanksgiving dinner and make everybody uncomfortable as fuck. So I don't dig his vibe. This is a hell no. I mean, maybe not as big as a hell no as the big guy, but it's still a hell no. The Sour Patch Kids. I've never had Sour Patch Kids, and I want to have it. But that being said, it has the word kids in it, so this is gonna be a no. The Raisin Bran Sun. Uh, I don't like this drawing style. I hate raisins, and I can't fuck the sun because it'll kill me. So it's a no. A hell no. I don't know who this lady is. But I mean, it's a hot lady. Let's. It kind of looks like Kat Dennings. If you don't know who Kat Dennings is, let me just show you real quick because I think it's kind of relevant. Kind of looks like her. And she's like the stereotype of the hot goth girlfriend. Look at her. I mean, she looks great in my opinion. And it kind of looks like her. So I'm gonna smash. I'm not gonna smash 100% because I don't know her. I don't know her vibe. But just physically, I'll go for it. Red M&M. I mean, we have all the M&Ms here. Sorry for your big trauma. Yeah, I know. It's weird to tell people this because I remembered it so vividly. So freaking vividly. And it was so constant. It was my second most recurrent nightmare. Jesus Christ. Okay. M&Ms. Knowing that there are all the M&Ms here, I'm gonna say nah on the red one because I don't like his vibe. He reminds me of what was his name? From Ed, Ed and Eddie. Ed, the first one, the one that is short. It really gives me vibes. Quaker Oats, Deaf on Slaves. Yeah, I know. Like he has that vibe. So yeah, Red M&M kind of looks like Eddie. Looks like a bullshitter. I don't like it. He looks like he would try to sell me NFTs. Let's be honest. Now this one, he kind of gives me Patrick Star vibes, but a little bit less dumb. Flow from Progressive. I don't know what that is. I guess it's this lady, but I don't know. Look up commercials. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Wait a moment. I kind of like that when I stop showing in my browser, you get to see my house and salaries. This is a cool thing. Feel from Progressive, okay. Progressive feel. Oh, it's flow, not feel. Flow. It is the short one, yeah. Oh, Ed, Ed, and Eddie. No, Eddie is the. Oh yeah, Eddie is the short one. Wow, there's a whole compilation of this lady. Okay, let's watch a commercial. Why not? Do you have audio? What? Why isn't this working? Let's go to a second video. Let's watch this one.
Welcome to Progressive.com. Did you find your policy okay?
I did. Saved over $350.
I don't hear anything, but
We have a savings of $350.
yeah, no, I'm gonna need audio. this thing just not on? Oh, I know what's wrong. I'm an idiot.
Welcome to Progressive.com. Did you find your policy okay?
I did. Saved over $350.
We have a savings of $350? A savings of $350. You know, that comes with concierge claim service, local response claim service, and 24/7 live support, all at no extra charge.
Wow.
Wow, I know. I say it louder. Have a great day.
Lots of extra features that don't cost you extra. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Okay, so instead of Kat Denning vibes, she gives me Monica Geller from Friends vibes. But I'm still gonna leave her a smash. I mean, she's kind of attractive, I guess. Feel from Progressive, look up the commercial, to hear it. Yeah, I couldn't hear it because I had it muted down here. Yellow M&M. Better than the red one. Not as sexy as other ones here. Nah, I don't dig the... I mean, he's not the cute kind of dumb. He's just like the slow kind of dumb. Green M&M. Smash. But hot take, hotter than the green M&M, the brown M&M. Not quite that high, but she's better, in my opinion. You're gonna see why. Like goddamn, son. Somebody was horny on Maine. Look at her. I mean, you wouldn't. Look at those shoes. Come on. Like her, she's, I don't know, a little bit, I don't want to sound mean, but I guess a little bit sluttier? I don't know. This one just has that office lady kind of look. So it's pretty damn good for an M&M, you know. Here are all of them. Yeah, I don't think any other one. This one has a comforting vibe, so maybe I could put it in, I guess. This one is a nervous wreck, which is relatable, but I mean, I'm already that, so let's look at the purple one, because I've never seen that one. Oh, she's like the Genki type character. Nah, I don't dig it. So, nah, you look too smug. I guess I could. I mean, this one looks different than the one we looked up on Google, but I'm gonna say nah. Yeah, just hanging with the girls over here. Chester Cheetah. Narcissistic. No. A little bit sluttier. I mean, am I wrong? The other one had mommy vibes. You can't tell me she didn't. I mean, this brown M&M is like Bayonetta if she was an M&M. Like straight up. This one is more like Betty Boop or some shit. The purple is new one. I think it's trans or something like brand new. And it looks like this? I guess the one that we looked on Google. But if we are talking about this M&M, this is a no, bro. Okay, so old Chuck E. Cheese. I'm not into FNAF. So this is a nah. And this one looks even worse, so no. Now this one is also a no. But I like the ears better. But no, I don't like his vibe. I really don't. Might be a rework or something. Yeah. Pillsbury guy, smash. I mean, how soft is this motherfucker? Is he malleable like dough? Can you imagine the possibilities? Besides, he's a chef. He'll cook for you and he'll cook you good shit. He knows baked goods like no other. This is a keeper. The A&W bear. I like the root beer. Other than that, I don't know anything about A&W. It's more like a regional thing in America, I think. It is a big bear, but I'm not too much into bears. I'm not that much of a furry, believe it or not, even though we have a Sonic character here. Um, I don't know if the right mood strikes. A very low, I guess. This guy. Liar on what? I'm not that much of a furry. I mean, you've seen my taste. It's very strange taste, but I have it. Captain Crunch. I think he's better than the Quaker guy, but he gives me similar vibes. I'm just gonna go with a nah. I like his cereal though, a little too heavy on the sugar. I think we found another smash. Look at this guy. He is happy to see you. He is ready to cook for you. He has 4 fingers instead of 5. It's adventurous. It is new. I like the color scheme. It's like the color scheme of Ronald McDonald, but without the creepy clown man. It's just like the good parts of Ronald McDonald. Maybe his cooking is a little trashy because I've seen what hamburger helper is. I've never had it. But I mean, he's trying. And he'll be there for you when you need to eat something. Even if it is a cheap ass meal, he'll provide for you. He's trying. He is positive. He is good. Don't even at me. Aunt Jemima, smash. You know what this little lady over here was lacking? Aunt Jemima is better. She doesn't look quite that old. She has a very nice hairdo. She has a bright smile. And she gives you maple syrup as well, so an improvement over this one. KFC guy. Same as these guys, it gives me bad vibes. I don't care if you're an anime boy. I don't care if you shitpost. I don't care if you're KFC underscore ES Twitter post some really good ironic memes. I'm not gonna smash you, gay. Gay? I'm not gonna smash you, guy. I'm sorry. It's a no for me. Now, Burger King, not too much into facial hair. At least that uh, prevalent. If we're talking about facial hair, this guy is classy. This guy is just like trying too hard to look manly, you know? So it's a nah. It's not a hell no, but it's a nah. Chef Boyardee. Okay? For an old geezer, he's looking better than the others. He's a chef. He looks Italian. He has a white smile. He rocks the white hair. Has a tasteful mustache. You know, this has potential. I just gotta. Thank you for that. Chef can bend me over any day. Chef don't judge. Should we go for it? Yeah, I think he's okay. He's the kind of guy that you would marry, and he's not the type of guy that you would see random on the street and be like, oh my god, look at this guy. Maybe I can try to date him. But once you get to know him and you realize that you have chemistry and you realize that he's a genuinely nice guy, You know, I see the appeal on him. Smash. Is there anything? We'll see if we need to ascend anybody after going deeper. I don't know who this is, but it looks like Shin from Jimmy Neutron or any of those creepy early CGI Nickelodeon show. So no. The Honey Cheerios be generic. No. Beef is a party pooper. Chef is your best homie you slowly get feelings for. Yes, absolutely. Look at his face. I don't know what this is. Just gonna leave it there. This is the Jack in the Box guy. You know, he kind of does it for me because he's creepy and cute at the same time. And that's a really good combination. He looks like an ice cream or a snowman. I don't know why he has like a human ass hoodie over there. Shouldn't you have like more of a costume? Uh, Putting it in, I guess, for now. Green Giant. Believe it or not, I'm not into giantism. The green skin is a plus. Um, he's healthy, he's buff, but this is gonna sound like too much. But if I'm gonna be on the receiving of it, I'm afraid. So no. Jack wears a suit. Look up commercials. I'm not gonna look up a commercial for that one. I believe you. So a suit, huh? Kind of classy. Not quite a smash, but I'm gonna leave it in, I guess. I will give him a chance. Because he kind of has that vibe that maybe he has like slightly strange takes on things. Like he thinks it's okay to steal from businesses or something like that. I don't know. He gives me a weird vibe. So yeah, I'm putting this on Na out of fear. Maybe if he was if he wasn't so prototypically manly, I could give it a shot. I'd smash Jack personally. He has the business homie that brings the munchies, literally. I guess, yeah. I will give him a shot. Besides, I don't have Jack in the Box in my country, so I'm not too familiar. The Little Caesars Pizza guy. You know, for a Roman or Greek, he looks very relaxed. He's not like trying to obtain knowledge. He's just chilling and eating a pizza. He doesn't care about philosophy or anything like that. Kind of gives me like this last two guys vibes. Not only because he's orange. Um, it's an I guess. It's kind of like the Bottle and Jemima. Come over and get trash on Jack sometime. I will, hopefully, one day. Yeah, this is an I guess. Now this guy. This guy is proper as fuck. And you know why I like this guy? He looks all elegant. He looks all spiffy looking. But he wants to give you some chips. And it has like non-pretentious flavors like pizza and cheddar and he even has like barbecue and all sorts of things. He's not too snooty. He knows how to get trashed with regular ass trashy food. So he looks good and he's not pretentious. I like that. Smash. This is a hell no. Because he's incredibly small, has the face of a child, and the hair of an old man. So No, besides, you can't combine your colors. Look at this shit. Kool-Aid guy. Fill me up, daddy. Why not? I could give it a shot. I don't know who this is. I'm gonna put it right here. The butter lady. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Everybody knows the trick of cutting the little squares here and doing like the little boob window trick. This is also a bit of a controversial figure because Native American and she's a little too white, I guess. But I don't care about any of that. It's just a hot lady with a costume. I guess I'll smash her because much like her, she's just a stereotypically hot lady. Kool-Aid should get his own tier. Oh yeah! Now this guy is fucking freaky. But is it the cool kind of freaky? Or the way too much kind of freaky? Call me crazy? I would at least give it a shot. Major McDonald's hamburger guy. Can you imagine making out with that? You're just gonna get your face full of beef and sauces. It's not as bad as these guys. I'm gonna give it an air. Ronald McDonald, I'm into clowns. Everybody knows this. But Ronald McDonald, he's he gives like this vibe that you shouldn't trust him even before clowns were like this huge thing of terror. You just can't rely on a guy like Ronald McDonald. He puts his business first and everything else after. His own health, his mental state. What do you think he's gonna do with you? Oh, you don't know who the cream fella is? We're in for a treat. Okay, Flux, are you ready to get freaky? Cause we're gonna get freaky.
There's good reason for my glistening skin, and how I shine, and how my pores are so clean and clear. I eat little baby's ice cream. It keeps me young. It keeps me light on my feet. I spring from activity to activity. I love my job. I love my life. When you eat little baby's ice cream, you'll wink and nod and hug and high-five each other with great enthusiasm. This is a special time. Little baby's ice cream. Ice cream is a feeling.
Ah, a feeling indeed. A feeling indeed. I don't know, I like it. It gives me the good kind of freaky vibes. Ronald McDonald, the bad kind of creepy. Little baby's ice cream, the good kind of creepy. Listen, 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 listen. Okay. Do you know what body paint is? A lot of people have this fetish, and it's kind of weird. But from what I've seen personally, the more people, the when people try it, when they are new to it and do it for the very first time, they actually really enjoy it. It's like an artistic, spiritual, kind of hippie-like type of feeling that people really like. And besides, it's obvious that this person is playing it up. It's not a genuine kind of creepy. This person is not like, and you don't see in their eyes that they are like about to nut. Body paint is not the same as ice cream. I mean, they're just painted their body with ice cream. I guess it's closer to food play, but I mean, their whole body is painted white. I think it's okay. I like it. Besides, it's not Smash or 100% Smash. It's, I guess. I could do it. I could give it a shot. I'm open to the experience, you know? I'm not open to fucking capitalist devil over here. But to this person, I could go for it. Hamburger. Nope. Grimace. He do be thick though. Am I craving the McNuggies? Nah, I'm not craving the McNuggies. Looks too much like Patrick. Like, the ones that kind of look like Patrick don't do it for me. It's not the good kind of dumb. The Jollibees V? You know, I feel like it should do it for me, but it doesn't. Since it's a B, it kind of has a dumpy, but not really. I mean, those eyes and that fake ass smile. It's creepy, man. Pepsi Man. I think we have our first Smash 100%. He is buff. He gives you Pepsi. He is a superhero. He will come to your aid. He is the good kind of silly. He is Japanese inspired, very silly. I like the colors. He is ripped as fuck. The only weird thing about Pepsi Man that I don't like is that when he opens his mouth, it looks weird as fuck. And he has a tacky gold chain sometimes. But he doesn't do either of those stuff in the PS1 game. So 100% Smash. The PS1 version. No, it is a hell no. I mean, look at this guy. Usually Rabbit is an instant like hell yeah. This guy kills it, and not in the good way. Dumpy. The Frankenberries guy. Some people are into Frankenstein type people. This is not a good iteration. Looks like a horrible Hanna-Barbera character. This guy looks like a pedophile. Just gonna say it. Hell no on the Noid, you bet your ass. Besides, he smashes the pizzas. We just had a pizza toppings tier list. I love pizza. I don't wanna leave this motherfucker anywhere near my pizzas. I don't want him in my life. Fuck that guy. Okay, so this little blueberry guy. I like the expression. I like the little bow tie and the hat. It's very charming. But he doesn't do it for me. Like at least these guys I could get behind it, but I don't know, you're kind of like the M&M's guy. Guys, I don't dig it. They obviously over-sexualize the fuck out of the ladies, but the guys are just like silly. So no, I don't think so. I love Blueberry. Well, then you can smash him, and I'll watch. So sorry for that. Um, but I do like the expression though. You know what? Top of the net here, at least. Just like an honorable mention. There's a fucking Funko Pop here. What the fuck? Two Funko Pops. I've seen this guy before. He's like a straight out furry caricature, right? Wolfberries? What was it called? And this mummy I don't know who it is. I'm gonna leave these at the end. We can talk about them later. Sugar Crisp Bear. Can I be honest? He looks fucking adorable. Look at that smile. Look at that puffed chest. This is confidence. But this face, it is a smug, but it is self-conscious. Like, if he were to say something out of line, he would be like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Like, he knows when to apologize, but he likes messing around, and he looks very, very chill. This is a high smash. No other pups. I don't know what that is. Oh, also, I think I've heard his voice before, and it's like this very, like, smooth kind of voice. And I'm like, smash that boy. Tony, he is a basic ass motherfucker. Now, let me tell you why I wouldn't smash Tony. Very, very chill. Yeah. I know, I dig him. High tier. Now, this guy, he is athletic and sporty, but to the point where it isn't cool, you know? Like, he'll want to incentivize you to exercise and do like sports with him, and you would be like, oh, that sounds kind of fun, I could do it sometime. But he would take it too seriously, and he would get you out of bed in the morning, and you'll be like, come on, I worked really hard yesterday, can I just take a sleep? And he'll be like, come on, guy, get up, it'll be great. I don't dig it. I don't dig that kind of attitude. Let me sleep. I need somebody who's more chill, like this guy, not so much an energetic jock. So I wouldn't. But he's kind of, I guess, buff. I'm not too much into cats. Sorry to say that. But I mean, I don't think he deserves a hell no. This is just, nah. These are just children, so I'm not. I'm not gonna go down that hill. Not today. The cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs guy. I'm not too much into birds, but this guy looks fun. He looks like your buddy, but the one that takes you in adventures and fun things. Like, he'll be the one to take you to a rodeo restaurant or some extraordinary thing like that. And at the end of the day, after a day of laughter, he will just be like genuinely thankful to be with you, to spend time with you. He looks okay. I'll smash. Is this the brave little toaster? I don't know what this is. Gonna put it right here because I don't know. Trix Rabbit, like I mentioned, are they? I thought they were in their 20s. Are they? They look like a Hanna-Barbera Jetsons character. I don't know, I don't dig them. They look like little boys, man. It freaks me out. So the Trix Rabbit. Um, Usually a rabbit is a good thing because cartoony rabbits are very, very cute. I'll look it up if you want, man. It's not gonna change my mind. But I don't know, he's a little too intense and he doesn't get the message. Tricks are for kids. I want him to eat the fucking tricks just so he gets it out of his mind. But he's a little too intense about it. Like, man, sometimes you gotta know when to quit. I don't like your vibes, man. Sorry. Toucan Sam looks too much like an uncle of mine. It is off-putting. Now this one looks better than these three. And he's a leprechaun. Is he the Lucky Charms guy? I don't know. He looks better. He kind of gives me like an animated character protagonist vibes. Like, he's a go-getter. He's excited. He works toward his goals. Looks okay. But the size difference in this case is kind of putting me off. but I could give it a shot. Maybe you'll need to go higher, so I'm gonna put you here. I don't know who this is. This is just a frog. Lucky from Lucky Charms. He looks okay. Um, I don't know. His vibe is kind of okay. I don't know who this is. I don't know if the cereal or the product. I don't dig it. He looks okay. The very last of, I guess. Wendy's, smash. I love the outfit. If it weren't for the outfit, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. He gets robbed by children a lot. He's a leprechaun. Oh, poor guy. Maybe I could help him. Corn Pops. So Wendy's. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I think she's kind of overrated. But my weakness is red hairs. It has always been. Absolutely. So I'm ashamed to say it, but I will smash. Not 100% smash. That honor goes to Pepsi Man. Now, the pickle guy. Aaron from Game Grumps said it better than I could. He looks like an older gentleman, experienced. Um, he has a job that he loves doing. He'll give you your space. He'll guide you through it. I don't know, I think he's okay. More than okay, actually. I think he's pretty... Like, I dig his vibe. He looks reliable. He looks gentle. He looks gentlemanly. Smash. Now this motherfucker is a trickster. Because he just stole this little popsicle thing. I don't dig it. Not as hot as the other birds. I'm going into nah. Mr. Clean. Wait, let me dig him. Well, whatever his name is, he's okay. When this is still 100 for me. Yeah. I guess I just resented because she got a little annoying on Twitter. And people got really annoying with her. So... But redheads are 100% my weakness. And the striped little long sleeves and pantyhose are really good. Absolutely amazing. But if you look at the original Wendy's, her face is kind of creepy. But if we're talking about the anime version, like, do you even need to ask? Mr. Clean. Are you into bald guys? Because I don't really dig it. I cannot sleep, so I have returned. Understandable. This is my list so far. Do you have any questions? I've been going kind of wild, just as Flux. Currently, we are ranking Mr. Clean. I don't dig him too much. He's kind of like Burger King, like a little too macho for me. Yeah, I don't like the way too macho guys. So, sorry, Mr. Clean. But he is clean though, that must be nice. The peanut guy. How do you smash a can of liquid? Well, that's for me to find out, okay? The peanut guy. Okay, let's compare him to the Pringles guy. So I said I like the Pringles guy because even though he looks elegant, he's not a pretentious guy. This guy does look pretentious. Not quite as narcissistic as Chester Cheetah, but he does look pretentious. He would make a great sugar daddy, I think, though. I mean, that guy must be loaded. And he has a good nut as well. I mean, if times are desperate, maybe. Better than fucking Chester Cheetah or whatever. Here we just have these things that I don't know what they are, so... You would smash Chester? I don't know, man. He's kind of like... He has that Sonic kind of vibe about him, like, hey! I don't dig it. He's a dipshit. I like how Pepsi Man is the only one in the 100% smash. Oh my god, Flux. That is so fucked up, but so accurate. 100%, man. You guys would smash Chester? I don't know. Things are gonna be interesting when we reach Sonic characters. So I think this is it for now. I think I need to move the brown M&M, cause come on. I mean, it's just my weakness. It's like Fandom City USA over here. Blue M&M, yeah, he was close to being higher than the others, but he looks a little bit like narcissistic. Like he's trying way too hard to be cool. Like he's kind of like Tony in that way, but Tony feels very genuine. This guy just feels like, huh, aren't I the cool one? I don't know. He doesn't do it for me. Chester matches me. I mean, I guess. I don't know, look at these scrawny ass legs, these scrawny ass arms, and this big ass head. What the hell? By the way, is Andrew listening to this or? This shit is weird. Okay. So yeah, the brown M&M up there. This guy, maybe it has to be up here too. I really like his vibe. But maybe I'm idealizing him too much. Maybe his vibe isn't as good as I make it out to be. I will smash a rock into his flimsy legs. You're into some hardcore shit, Sora. Pillsbury guy. Close. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. A guy and a lady up here. Just kidding. You're not gonna. Is anybody gonna question this one? Flux already gave me hell about it, but I dig it. Anyway, I think that's enough about this list. Feel free to make your own and put it on the Flux server. And if you want to fight me about it, fight me about it. So let's go with Sonic. This is our last tier list. We might not do all of it because it is long as fuck, as you can see. But here's the thing, I don't know every character. I'm a big Sonic fan, but I'm not like the biggest Sonic fan. It reminds me of Berserker, but in a bad way. Yeah. Now I'm gonna change a little bit of this. I'm gonna, first of all, Jakes. Nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna do every character. A lot of them are gonna go here where I don't know whether what they are. Hot. Hottie. Big Hottie. Not. Oh, and I wanted to do a new tier at the row below. And we're gonna call it I refuse. You'll see why. Okay, so first of all, I watched Sonic X a long time ago when I was in high school, early high school, and I forgot most of it because it fucking sucks. So I'm gonna put a lot of the Sonic X characters in this question mark category. If you don't put the squirrel signal, I will riot. I hear you. So I'm gonna put a lot of the Sonic X characters over here, even though I know who they are. I'm gonna leave some of them, like I know these two ladies. Um, but yeah, let's start by putting the things that I don't recognize here. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. I don't know. I know who this is, but it's a Sonic X character, and it's also a child, so I'm not gonna go for it. I don't know who this is. I barely know who this is, but I'm gonna keep it there. No, I didn't watch that. This looks like a Splatoon character. I think this is Sonic's father, uncle? I don't know. I know who this is. This is from Sonic Rush, but I never got to play the game. So, I'm sorry. No, that's Styx. It's this one, the one that I don't recognize. They kind of look similar if you look at it, but... Um... I know who this is, but it's from the same game as this guy, but I don't know her too much. I'm gonna put her here. Okay, I know who this is from Sonic X. I guess I'll leave her there. I know this is the final boss from Sonic Rush, but I didn't play it. Lot of filler characters. Who the fuck? Okay, is this an OC? Oh my god, this fucking guy. I remember him, but oh my god, what the fuck with this guy? Honey the cat. I don't know who this witch is. Oh, this guy is a douchebag, but most people from Sonic X I'm gonna put in there. Who the fuck is this? Must be from Sonic Unleashed. Okay, I don't know who this is. By Doggy. By Grandpa. I think that one is from the movie. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I should have done this off stream actually. This looks like a fucking OC as well. What is this monkey? Another OC? What the hell is going on? This is literally the OC from Sonic Frontiers. What's the kid's next to Emo Furry? Next to Shadow, I'm guessing? Where the fuck is Shadow? No, I don't know who you're talking about then. Oh, who the fuck is this? I remember these girls, but not too much. Besides, they were background characters, basically. The little bosses. Who the fuck is this? Alright, whatever. Let's just get started. On the right of Shadow, this is Mephiles from Sonic 06. Okay, let's get started. This is Infinite. He's a jackal, basically a coyote. Now next to the white one, Aaron Crush. White one? I don't know who this Lynx is. I've never seen her. This one, right? I don't know who this is. She looks cool though, but who the fuck is this? So yeah, the list is looking a little bit more manageable now. Who the fuck is this? Is this Dr. Slump uh, Sonic? I think this is a Ken Penders character. There we go. I think this is more manageable. Alright, alright, alright. Let's... She's cool, yo. Well, then you smash her. Okay, let's go with Infinite. I played Sonic Forces. He's a very silly character. He's a bit of a broken boy. But he was bad beforehand. He was a mercenary. And he was kind of violent. And his backstory is super dumb. But he's not bad looking. I kind of like the edgy character. I don't think he's hot. I guess I'll go with nice. Because the designing, even though it's very out there, it is okay. Gerald Robotnik. So he's a freaking psycho. He mistreated Maria. And he created Biolizard and Shadow. He was executed. He's a little bit of a motherfucker. Even Eggman was like, what the fuck are you doing, man? So this is a big yikes. Not? I mean, I wonder what he looked like when he was younger. Do you think he looked like he had a ton of hair and his mustache was like curly and all nice looking? Okay, so Knuckles. I'm gonna hate myself for saying this. Big hottie. Oh my god, this is embarrassing, but he's the kind of dumb that I like. He's not too macho, even though he is super strong. He is kind of sensitive, I suppose. He gets tricked by Eggman a ton. But he's a good guy at the end of the day. He's also kind, like not a douche dick. He's not edgy. I don't know, and I like the smile. Look at that smile. I like the wiggly ass tail that he has. Big props to Knuckles. Ray the Squirrel. I know very little about Ray the Squirrel. I know you want me to put it in not because, you know, squirrel. But to me, it just looks like a generic 90s mascot. He's not as nice as Infinite. No, I refuse to put it in not. He's going into like not full on jikes, but he's like He will die. He will fly because it's a flying squirrel. I'm sorry, Sora. Sorry I'm not smashing the squirrel. Now, this little snooty ass prince from Sad AM. He's a coward. He insults his so-called friends. He always tries to hit on Sally Acorn. Give him an acorn emote? No. I don't know. He also has like military Atari, like clothes. Definitely not hot, but it's not as boring as Ray. Like he's a bit of an asshole, but maybe you can put him on his place. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is disgusting. I don't know. I think it's okay. Kind of gives me Malfoy vibes from Harry Potter. Black Doom. I've been playing Shadow the Hedgehog on stream. Now this motherfucker is not hot, but he's fucking hilarious. And he's straight up evil. So he's going into Jikes. Sally's bro, the prince is a fucking shitbag, ain't he? Sally bro? Ah, that's Sally's bro? I don't remember. I watch very little of 7 AM. He is a bit of a dickbag, but I don't know. I kind of like the design. And he's not particularly evil. He sides with the good guys. So he can't be all that bad. I mean, at least he deserves to be next to Infinite, I suppose. Because Infinite is also a douchebag. Sally. A lot of people would be up here, you know. But I don't know, she looks a little weird for me. And also, I have to show you this. Some of you probably know what I'm gonna be searching. Ah, it's so creepy. It's so freaking creepy. I hate it. Okay. You know what this is, right? Somebody, I'm not gonna say names, mainly because I don't know who they are, made a life-sized doll of Sally Acorn with a ton of detail and a straight out handmade from wood skeleton. It is so freaky. And he had so much detail added to it. And it articulates, it can move the fingers, it can move the arms, it can even move, I think, the legs and knees. And it's not real bones. A lot of people thought it was real bones. They are made from wood. But the level of detail, this shit fucking gets under my skin. Not like it makes me angry, but it gives me the heebie-jeebies. YouTuber Wang has a whole video about the story. I admire the dedication, like no cap, but Jesus fucking Christ. When I see her, that's all I can think about. But the design is a little okay, so I guess she can go into hot. Now this girl. Do these two look similar to you? There is a reason for that. This character was specifically made in the Sonic Boom cartoon, so Tails could have a romantic interest. And she's extremely one-dimensional. She's basically like a Hinata from Naruto. Obviously, she looks hot because she looks like Tails, and Tails is fucking hot. I don't give a shit about saying that. I'm gonna be as shameless as I can about that. I think Tails is a 10 out of 10. If you wanna fight me, I don't care that he's 8. Listen, that sounds horrible, but what I mean to say is that when I was introduced into the Sonic fandom, into the Sonic games, into the Sonic media, all of that, I was also a child. So it was appropriate at the time, you know? Damn, I like Sally. She was one of my favorite parts of the cartoon growing up. I mean, she's not in nice, she's in hot. But but so yeah, besides Tails, I don't know if Knuckles is like, if he hangs out with Knuckles and Sonic and all the others, like if we take ages into account, I'm not gonna be able to smash any of them, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, she's one-dimensional character, and they made her look like Tails, which is kind of dumb, because why would Tails be attracted to somebody that looks exactly like them, just a girl version? And also a lot of people, before they knew a lot about Sonic, thought that Tails was a girl because of the voice. and kind of like the wimpy attitude, which is kind of fucked up. But so yeah, it's basically like a one-dimensional girl Tails. But she doesn't look bad, I'll be honest. So I guess hot. Tails, we already discussed this. I don't care. Judge me. Look, screenshot this and send it to my mom. I don't give a shit. Listen, what's more deplorable, to be into Tails or play Wario Date? Sticks the Badger. um, she's a bit of a Genki type of character, which is to say energetic and high-spirited. She also kind of has the jungle aesthetic. She has a boomerang and like a leaf type uh, clothes. So she's pretty okay. I was deaf in the. I thought Tails was a girl category. I don't think I was, but I saw so many people be confused about it that I started doubting myself. So yeah, the Badger gets. I mean, she's a little annoying. She has that screechy type of voice. You know what, Flux? Sally deserves better. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Metal Sonic. Hot take. I like him. And this is purely because of fan works. There's a very strange ship that is also kind of wholesome in a way. There are certain comics. Oh my god, that I cannot show that on stream. Wait, let me select some of them. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I don't think you can see anything wrong there. Okay. Sorry for the scare. There are certain fan works that depict Metal Sonic and Amy Rose kind of falling for each other. If you didn't know, Metal Sonic kidnapped Amy Rose in Sonic City. So Amy kind of, in these fan fictions and fan works and fan comics, Amy kind of wants to be with Metal Sonic because he looks like Sonic, and the real Sonic won't take her. But later on, Metal Sonic starts to, I don't know, kind of appreciate Amy and get his own personality aside from Sonic. And Amy starts falling for Metal Sonic because of this new personality instead of looking like Sonic or whatever. So it is kind of wholesome in a way. A bit of it is cringy because it's all fan work and everything, and it has a bit of a Stockholm syndrome vibes about it. But I like it. I think it's kind of cute. So I am not a fucking degenerate, Flux. This I didn't look at that on my own. I found it because a content creator that I follow called Super Sniper Wolf, who usually talks about anime and other shit, talked about it in his Sonic video, and I got deep, not too deep actually, but I looked over that rabbit hole and I thought it was cool. So don't you dare judge me. It's not me. I ran into it. I didn't look for it. Um, so yeah, I like it. I think he's kind of cute in a way. Also, he's made of metal, but I don't know. A machine with feelings is kind of like an Edward Scissorhands type of vibe. I like it. Who the fuck just quoted me? Sora, I'm going to kill you and then kill you again. Tails is fucking hot. I don't give a shit about that. I'm gonna be shameless as I can about that. I think Tails is a 10 out of 10. If you wanna fight me, I don't care that he says. Obligatory explanation because of the tier maker. It's not including judgment introduction from my meal was saying the meaning that. Okay, thank you for the context because otherwise, I mean, I'll probably still look pretty bad to some people, but I don't give a shit. I mean, you can ask Flux. When he first met me, I was already into this little boy. When you put it like that, but yeah, I was into Tails, so please do, yes. Maybe. Flux? Moving on. This guy. I fucking love Tails. Yeah, same. This guy, uh, I mean, he's generic chug, generic buff guy that is evil. Pretty bad character. Doesn't look too hot either. I like the colors though. I do like the colors, but that's about the only thing that I like about it. Not quite the Jikes because it's not horrible like these two guys, but definitely not as cool as Infinite. Now, we need to talk. Where is she? There we go. I refuse to rank Cream because, listen, I was a degenerate for Tails because I grew up with him and everything. She is like younger than him. I'm not comfortable with that. However, comma, if I can refuse her, her mom is up for the taking. I'm up for it. The only thing that I could say negative about Vanilla, which is Cream's mom, is that she's a little bit one-dimensional. She's just like the doting, caring mother, I think. And she doesn't go on adventures. She doesn't fight. She's not like particularly interesting. But my god, the Ara vibes are off the charts. I will not chow. Speaking of chow, another one that I refuse. I cannot, man. I simply cannot. Come on. Besides, they kind of are baby-like, so I'm gonna throw up in my fucking mouth. This is a no central, man. Vanilla is the GOAT design. Yeah, at least we can agree with this one. Like, at least I don't look too creepy if I choose her in nut tier. You wanna know what is creepy though? You wanna know what is creepy? Sorry, I keep bringing it up. It's just disturbing, man. Okay. Bean the bird. Out of all old-timey designs, and besides it's a bird, I don't usually dig birds. I really like Bean. He has a red bandana. This is another thing that you can ask Flux. When I was younger, I used to wear a lot of bandanas online just to cover my face and cover my identity. And he uses bombs in combat. I think that's badass. I think he's kind of cool, like legit cool. Like Sonic is a bit of a dipshit type of cool. Bean is legit cool. I like him. He's sporty in the best of ways. I like the dark green. It's one of my favorite colors, and the red complements him very good. I like the simple face, not a lot of uh, extreme character design, like let's say Infinite. Simple and good. That is my boy. Wait a moment. I'm gonna bring her here as well. Because these two kind of go together. Now, this is Sonic's teacher or master or whatever you want to call him. Um, from the Sonic OVA, which is an anime OVA, and this is Sonic's mother from the Sonic movies, the current ones. They are both kind of similar. This guy is obviously more silly, and her is more like a badass mom. First of all, realistic type of birds. Nah. Race car cop mommy. I don't dig in too much. But out of respect and the fact that they are owls, the coolest type of birds, I'm at least gonna give them an eh. They don't deserve yikes. Now, this lady. I'ma be honest. She gives Rouge the Bat a run for her money. They are very similar characters. She is like an attractive female cop, and Rouge is like I don't want to say attractive because it's creepy, but I guess I should say. I mean, you've seen the internet. You've seen how thirsty they are for Rouge. But she's like Rouge is more like a spy, but also works for the government. And this is more like an FBI character. And I like the short hair. I don't know. She's very feminine, but very like badass, and I don't know. I think she's pretty good. Race car cop mommy. See, Flux knows what's up. Now Chris's mom. Less good, definitely. She is a rich woman, and she kind of neglects her son. She does have money, so that's a bit of a plus, I guess. Like she can be a total sugar mommy. Just kidding. I mean, I'm not too much into that, but I guess it is a plus. Not as hot as these guys. She just looks like a generic rich woman. Hot or nice? Just call Rouge hot. Yeah, I guess I could. But we'll get into it. I'll put her in nice. Yeah, nice is okay. Bonkers. I've heard terrible things about people who do it with monkeys or eat monkeys. So I'm not taking a chance. Um, the robot from Sonic Rivals, I think it was called Emerald or something. Very stoic. Um, rarely has feelings. The thing that separates Metal Sonic and this one is that this is a lot more stoic. Metal Sonic gets competitive, he gets angry, he even gets cocky and kind of celebrates when he attacks Sonic. This is a lot more stoic, a lot more soulless. But that kind of has their charms too. And I think I think a nice is okay. Better than these guys. Better than these guys. Jet, not into him. Kinda has that Chester Cheetah type of vibe with it. So I'm gonna go into A. As you can see, I'm not too much into birds. This guy is the exception. Charmy. Fuck Charmy, dude. Hell no. Annoying motherfucker. Sorry. I got a little heated there. I hate Charmy. And my room is getting really hot, by the way. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. I got both my doors closed and I have my windows put down, so no new air is coming through the windows. Tikal. You might hate me for this, Flux. I think she's better than Sally. No, actually, next to Sally. because here in Big Hottie, it's not only the looks, they have really nice personality. Tikal doesn't have much of a personality. She's basically, please, like a pacifist, please don't attack the village. The sensitive type of tribe girl, I guess. So she's pretty good, but not too much. This is Christian. I swear to God, he has different colored eyes. And he had them as well as a child. And both his models look horrible. Tikal is cool. Yeah, she is cool, but she's pretty one-dimensional. You can't tell me that she is. That she isn't, I mean. Like, these two have way more personality than her. Now, if we're talking purely aesthetically, maybe Big Hottie, but just for now, Hottie. Where was I? Yeah, this guy. I mean, I don't even need to explain myself. Like, fuck this guy. Eggman. Okay, so he made an announcement about Shadow the Hedgehog. He pissed in his freaking wife. We all know the story. He is smart. He is thick though. He has a killer mustache. But he is evil. But sometimes um, allies with the characters in order for the greater good. He also has the fucking drip though. Look at his style, man. For having that type of body, I gotta say, man, he pulls it off. And you know what? He has a big plus. He's not ill, he's misunderstood. I can fix him. And you know what gives him a big plus? Jim Carrey plays him in the movie. I was gonna be a bit lenient and put him in nice, but because of Jim Carrey, he's going into hot. You know what? I never thought I'd see the day Eggman is going into hot. Cosmo. Speaking of one-dimensional, Tails' love interest in the second season of Sonic X. I like that she's a plant girl. It's very cool. She's also an alien. I mean, most of these guys are aliens in certain types of timelines and lores. But she's from space, I mean. Uh, it's kind of like Tikal, in which she's one-dimensional but pretty attractive, I guess. She has that Hinata and Fluttershy type of personality that stupid guys like us kind of fall for. So it's shameful. It's really shameful, but I'm gonna put her here. Silver. Hear me out. I love his design. He looks a bit dumb with the freaking uh, 5 strands of hair here in his head that kind of looks like a hand just going plick. But he's freaking boys. Yeah, I like her too, but she's very one-dimensional, a very trope type character. I don't know. She's okay. I mean, she's in the same tier as Sally and Tikal. Is that not good enough? Okay, so Silver. I like him okay, but his voice is annoying, his personality is annoying, his game is freaking horrible, the one that he debuted in. Uh, should I put him in nice? You know what? I'm gonna put him in nice because his design is okay. But he's so fucking annoying, man. This girl. I remember the story. She was like a space mercenary and she was fighting for her planet or some shit. And she was kind of hot, I guess, but she's Sonic X, so I'm not gonna rate her. The Walrus from Sonic ZAM. I didn't watch much Sonic ZAM. Here's the problem. We were talking about this in the character mascot tier list. He gives me Patrick Star vibes, and I don't dig that. Like, this is the kind of dumb that I like, Knuckles. This is the kind of dopey dumb that I don't like Patrick Star. Uh, Not quite the Jikes, I guess. Yeah, he's as bad as these owls, so I mean, I guess things could be worse. SPO. Hmm, hot or hottie. He's a ninja, which is very cool already. One of the more viable characters in Sonic the Fighters. He's like the only cool. Okay, Sora. Good luck trying to sleep, and thank you for showing up. Um, SPO. He's kind of like the only cool one from Team Chaotix. He's not quite as edgy as Shadow, which is a plus. He's the tasteful type of edgy. But I don't like him as much as Bean. I guess he's okay. Top of hat. Wave the Swallow. Let me just say I love the eyes. Other than that, not much. Well, that's not true. The white clothes are kind of cool. She kind of has that drip. Um, I mean, she's a bird. I'm not too much into birds, but out of all birds, I think she's the nicer one besides Beam. So let's put her in nice. I think this is called Julie Sue from Sonic Boom. I mean, look at that stare. Look at that lavender color. This is purely for aesthetics, but she's going here. Hottie. Wave is one of my favorite designs. She's okay. For a bird, she's okay. I like the pants and the bandana. I like that they are white. It goes well with her purple scheme. But it's not Smash territory for me. Sonic. This is gonna be controversial. I'm putting him in nice. Because I don't know, his personality is super inconsistent. And I mean, there's Sonic Boom Sonic, Sonic Adventure Sonic, Sonic ZAM Sonic, Sonic the Hedgehog Adventure Sonic. I guess most people think about the Sonic Adventure type Sonic, in which he's more like, yeah. The closest I've ever seen Sonic to be attractive, and that sounds very weird to say, but the closest I've ever seen to see him be attractive is in the anime Sonic X, because he's like this very jokey type of guy, very like likes appreciates nature, appreciates quiet times, but also likes adrenaline. And sometimes he got emotional, like he put on this persona, this jokey persona, as a facade when he was feeling sad. And I thought that was a kind of interesting layer of personality in Sonic, because usually we don't see much of humanity in Sonic. He's very cartoony. And also, when he got fucking angry in Sonic X, he got angry, man. And that was very interesting to say, because I mean, the Sonic we know now is like, hey, I gotta go fast, but he had some depth to his character. So I'm gonna put him in nice. He's not as appealing to me. But if you want to see an appealing Sonic, Sonic X is the one. At least that's what I think. Sorry for going too deep into that, but I mean, most people would probably put him around here, but He doesn't do it for me. Now this guy. No, he doesn't go in Big Hottie, but he goes in Hottie. I don't remember. Bark the Bear? Bark the Bear. He's in Sonic the Fighters. He kind of gives me that Knuckles vibe. He's very big. He's very huggable. I like his cream type of color. I love the red beanie and the green scarf. He's strong and tough, but also a soft boy. I think his alignment is with the heroes, with the good guys. So I don't know, pretty solid in my opinion. This is from Sonic 06, but I don't know who it is. Sonic's sister. Sonic Underground fucking sucks balls, my guy. Backwards cap, motherfucker. This one? I don't know, from Sonic 06, I guess. Sonic's sister. She looks like a freaking OC. From what I remember, she's just like the annoying but caring character type of character. She's going into A. Actually, I like Manic a little bit more because he's a drummer. And he has that crazy anime hair. This is more like a mohawk. But this is a straight out Yu-Gi-Oh type of... Don't take you said that about Underground. I don't give a shit. You put the dude in the Hottie tier, bro. Which one? This one is a hottie, if that's what you're talking about. I think he's a hottie. Now these two characters. Sonia is going to A. Manic. He gives me silver vibes. I mean, at least this drawing is doing him justice. But now the underground version, I mean, he's so fucking lame. Everything in that cartoon is so lame. Backward hats, motherfucker. Who is the backwards hat, motherfucker? What are you talking about? This one, yeah, this one's a hottie. I don't give a shit if you don't agree. Okay, so this is the lady from Seven Rings. She's a genie from a lamp. She's basically a discount shanty. I mean, she's a cute anime girl with pink hair. Like, obviously she's hot, but she's one-dimensional. And she looks incredibly generic. So I guess I'll put it here with the other hot but generic characters. Eggman N-word. We don't do racism around these parts, so no. Omo Chow, fuck Omo Chow. Honey the cat. Now this character is a mystery. You can unlock her by going into Sonic the Fighter's game data, or like by going into the code, you can unlock her, and she looks fucking awesome. I don't know if I'll put her there, but I'm gonna leave her there for a second because I want to show you her. Honey the cat. Oh man, she's gonna go pretty high in the list. I love her design. I think it's a little generic that she's a cat, but she pulls it off so good. Black and yellow and red and white. Look at this color palette. I think it looks amazing. Even if the yellow is a little too bright, and here she is in Sonic the Fighter, she's more orange. I mean, they kind of did the same thing with Tails. I think she looks amazing. Oh my god, this is like a fetish art. Look at her in the comics. Like, goddamn, boy. It's like a maid or something. Like a fighter maid. Looks so cool. I love it. Does she go into... Yeah, she goes into Big Hottie. I don't give a shit. She deserves it. Like that. That's very good. And I'm usually not too much into cat girls. Tails though. Jesus Christ, the tails though. Now, let me be clear. I was 100% non-ironically scared of the tails though back in early high school. Because I read those creepypastas about the game Sonic R, and I had Sonic R. And the character does move very weird in that game. But that's because the game is a piece of shit, but I like playing it. So it freaked me out for a long time. So I mean, if I like Tails, it will make sense that I like Tails though, I guess. But nah, son, this is kind of like the big guy, like the big pen guy. He's pretty freaky. Yeah, he's going into Jikes. Omega. Fucking Jikes. So annoying. I hate his voice. If you saw my latest playthrough of Shadow the Hedgehog, I was constantly shutting him up because I was so freaking annoyed at his voice. Bonnie. She was also in Sad AM. She had that southern accent. She was a badass. She had robotic prosthetics, which is very cool. She was kind. She was with the heroes. I think she deserves to be in the same tier as Sally. Tier list is looking pretty good, actually. The president, will you smash the president? I will smash the president. Just kidding. I will not smash the president. He's going into Jikes. He's just a guy. He's just a fake ass president that looks like Kennedy. Generic as robot from Colors. I mean, this one looks nicer than this one, so I'm putting into eh. Bonnie Robot, it's another of my favorites. Yeah, she's pretty good. Amy. This is gonna be hard because, I mean, she looks like a freaking Sakura Haruno Ginjaka. I mean, backwards, Sakura Haruno looks like a Ginjaka of Amy Rose. They look extremely similar, and even the personalities are still extremely similar. She's just like, I'm after hot blue guy, and that's my whole personality. But time for Flux to be disappointed in me. Feel free to judge me all you want. Okay, I'll wait. Judge me. I don't care. I think it's kind of. 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 You know what I'm saying? And that's all I have to say about that. So she goes. Yeah, I don't give a shit. She's going into Hottie. Purely because of the possess scene. Because of the ghost scene. What did you say about her? I'm just gonna show you. I am so sorry. But I will be true to my feelings. I will make my dreams come true. Moving on. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Just kidding. Full scholar, not big hottie, kinda cringe. Listen, Flux. Listen. I'm going to kill you. The only reason why she's not in Big Hottie is because she has that annoying trope of going after hot blue guy. Should we leave the pigeon in nut? Cause god damn it. This is getting me like I'm about to end the stream to just go take care of something, if you know what I mean. I'm about to fail. N. Look at this shit. Look at those polygons, baby. Okay. So the princess from the OVA. Where should we put her? She's not as hot as the genie. I'll put her in nice. I'm just talking about possession version. If the possession version was here, instantly big hottie. Maybe even not. Fang the sniper. Not as hot as the bear, but close enough. Not as hot as Metal Sonic. Not as hot as any of these. You can hang out next to Espio. That seems okay. I like the cowboy hat. The cowboy hat. You know I like cowboys. I don't know how to add pics, but if she were here, yeah, maybe she'll go into nut. I don't care. No, this is a horrible child, so no. Vector. Not for me. Maybe some people are into it, but not me. Groudon, or whatever his name is. Nope. Regular Eggman robot. Nah. These Eggman robots are also very dumb. Sonic X Lady. Mighty the Armadillo. You are literally the same as Ray. Actually, armadillos give you horrible diseases, so... What was his name? Something the Albatross? Well, the big Albatross. He's ugly as fuck, man. I'm sorry to say. Vector will give you the wildest night of your life, and you know it. Listen, the only thing that I could rescue about Vector is that he likes to sing karaoke, even if he's not good at singing. That takes courage, or lack of self-awareness, but he at least does it, man. He'd just leave without a word immediately after. Nah, he's not that type of guy. He's kind of a big softy. But he's not going into Jikes. At least I'll put him in eh. Now this fucking bird. It looks like a bird version of Maui, and that's not a good thing. I mean, yeah, you can go with the robots. I mean, be next to your pal at least. There you go. Chip. Fuck Chip. This guy. Now this fucking guy. Is that the time consumer or whatever it's called from Sonic Generations? I'll give it a nice scratch. I mean, maybe you're a nice guy. I don't know. This is an Omega, this is Gamma. I hate that bird. Which one? The swallow? Like the gray one? The very big gray one? Okay, so we have. Oh, I just said the name. Gamma. Ah, Gamma. You have more feelings and sentiment than Emerald. I'll give you a nice. You know what? I don't refuse. Fuck this kid. In the worst of ways. You fucking spoiled Kingdom Hearts Sora looking ass motherfucker. Rouge. The gray one from the boarding game. The gray one from the boarding game? Scratch? This is from the Sonic the Adventures, the one that was aimed for kids, the one with the Sonic says. Oh yeah, sorry about the delay, but okay. So Rouge. Mm, I mean, she's hot, let's admit it, but she's a bit of a gold digger. But I don't know. When Knuckles saved her life, she was thankful to him. Next to Jet. Yeah, the swallow. Yeah, he's horrible. I mean, I don't like it. But it's not as bad as these ones, in my opinion. Where's Rouge? Yeah. If you gave me the choice between Rouge and this lady, I mean, both at the same time will be great, but I don't know who I would choose. Yeah, let's leave it at Big Hottie. We can, I mean, it's an insult that she's nodding not, but what do I do? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna succumb to peer pressure. She doesn't do it as much for me. She does it as much as any of these amazing characters, but she's not character. Um, Mecha Knuckles. I think it's okay here. This is. Wait, wasn't this one from the Seven Rings? This must be from an RPG or something. No, this is. Ah, yeah, this is the lady from the Sonic Unleashed game, I think. From the short. Yeah, I mean, the same as the other one, just generic cute anime girl, so. Sonic's mom. uh. Yeah, it's Smash. Shadow. I'm gonna be disgusting right now. But when I look into certain type of fan arts about some of these characters, nothing harshes my mellow more than when Shadow shows up. He really doesn't do it for me. It is so stupid. I mean, I can't take him seriously. He's more like a joke character to me. The closest he's been to an actual character is Sonic Adventure 2 during the final part of the game. Other than that, he's just edgy the edge. I cannot take this character seriously. He really doesn't do it for me. That being said, the design is not bad, so I think he can hang with the boys here. Mephiles. He's going under nice because the design is very unappealing. It's just a crusty ass Shadow the Hedgehog. Professor Pickle. He's an educated man. He was nice to us in Sonic Unleashed. He always told us where to go. He offered us pickles, not in that kind of way. I mean, maybe he was a looker in his days. You know what? You deserve some recognition for being so smart, educated, and kind. You don't deserve an A. You deserve an okay at least. The little animals, I refuse. Princess Elise. You know, there aren't too many human characters in Sonic. And this is from the worst Sonic game ever, or at least one of the very worst ones. She looks like a Final Fantasy type of character. So she's attractive in that anime woman type of way. Yeah. She gets a superficial type of hat. Blaze. Yeah, she's going into hottie. I'm not too much into cats. And if I were to pick a cat, which is a horrible thing to say, definitely Honey over Blaze. Blaze has better personality. She's kind of like Tigress from Kung Fu Panda. Above Jake's Burley. I mean, Princess Elise, she is kind of ugly. But what did I say before, Flux? Red hairs are my weakness. If she was blonde or she had black hair or something like that, I could probably put her down one more space. But the red hair, man, that does it for me. That is my weak spot. At least one of my weak spots. So she deserves an. I mean, I could put her in nice next to the. Yeah, I could put her in nice. Because these are way better looking than her. Lace is one of my favorite characters in all of Sonic. She's very good. But I'm not particularly too into her. Like, she's good enough to be like with Sally, Tikal, and all of these. These are all solid options in my opinion. But this is the creme of the creme. These two are kind of shitpost. But these characters are kind of pretty nice. Another generic dumb Eggman robot next to your body. We have another S tier. Just kidding. I'm not gonna put Froggy there. Besides, it's a frog, so I'll just refuse right away. It's not even like a anthropomorphic type of frog, just a straight out frog. Um, so I like maids. She kind of had that weird air about her. Like she's. Okay, I'm just gonna straight out and say it. I think she's supposed to be either a black woman or a Latina woman. And it's kind of weird to see that in anime. So she looks a little out of place. People who draw anime have a hard time drawing black people most of the time. Or Latino people. It's very strange. That being said, maybe it was a little necessary to say that, but I'm just saying. She kind of gets the same recognition as Professor Pickle. Like, she's a maid and she's an okay person. I guess she gets at least an okay. I don't want to be mean and say, she gets the lowest of nice. Chaos. An exposed brain. Not too hot. Are you into slime girls? So maybe you'll be into chaos. Definitely not any of the first three categories. Maybe next to infinite? Yeah, I can put it there. You can get creative with the liquid. Okay, I refuse. Actually, some Sonic X, so I'm just gonna put her there. Maria, we all know who Maria is. I just refuse. Ozzy the character. Literally not, because it can be anything you want it to be. It is kind of like the Ditto of the Sonic universe. Evil Genie. I'm just gonna put it in, I don't know. Big the Cat. Oh wait, look at this. This is her but 3D. Big the Cat. I mean, do you like them thick? Do you like them dumb? This is the type of dumb that is not even like categorized. It can be categorized anymore, because it's just like really, really with the dumb, like almost brain dead. So I like the colors, I guess. I like that he's fluffy. I like that he's huggable. But he's fucking brain dead, man. Um, a Jikes for you. I mean, he's pretty off-putting with that personality, and he has a big ass belt, and he doesn't have pants. A Jikes. Okay, it is not a nice, at least. I guess I'll leave it at because at least he's cuter than many of the horrible things that are here. So I'll give you some points. This Eggman robot. I mean, another Eggman robot is just boring as fuck. Wait. There we go. These are the Billions in Mania. More Eggman robots, they are boring. Some of their designs are kind of okay, but I'm getting kind of lazy. I'm just gonna Google them. Sonic, what was it called? Mania. Robots. I mean, they have personality, I guess, but they don't entice anything in me. Scrooge the Hedgehog. Now, I have a story for you. Way back then, when I was getting into Sonic, when I was in early high school, um, I used to have a group in some anime forums, and we were making a collaborative fanfiction, and we had to make our own OCs. The one I made was a reskin of Scrooge the Hedgehog, and he had uh, this sword, Excalibur, I think. And so it was basically a gray hedgehog with a jacket, a black jacket, and it was my OC for that little fanfic. So yeah, it is pretty jikes. But hey, I was in early high school. I'm not too ashamed to say that. So that's my story with Scrooge. Scrooge himself, he's kind of a dick. He's kind of like Infinite, so I'm gonna put him next to Infinite. He's also just a recolor of Sonic, so it's a little uncreative. The story behind him, though, it's kind of cool because it's basically a middle finger to Ken Penders. So he gets a nice at least. Now this girl is from Sonic Shuffle. She's just like a robo fairy type character. She gets an artificial hat. I don't know what any of those motherfuckers are. Oh my god, it's Donut Lord. I mean, I gotta be honest. Look at him. Look at this motherfucker. I don't think I need to explain myself. He's just Hollywood type of hot. This is the villain from Sonic Boom. I guess, Jikes. The simp. Guess who's getting a S tier? Listen, you you can't find anyone as devoted as this man, you know? And he will give you the best goddamn coffee of your life. He'll wait for you no matter the time. He's a keeper. He's a goddamn keeper. He's a simp, I'm a simp. We'll make it work. Donut Lord's wife. Same as Donut Lord. Hollywood type of hat. I don't know who this is. The Batniks. Sorry, I got a message. The Badniks get a... just a boring Now the sister. I like a woman who is... You haven't seen the Sonic movie? The one from 2020? Now I like a woman with some meat in her. And she's kind of crazy in that hot kind of way. So she gets to hang here. I don't know who this is. Oh, fuck yeah, my guy. I'll have to give myself a promotion. Snooping as usual, I see. No! I hate that hedgehog! Do I need to go deeper into it? I mean top tier. Top of the top tier. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. This is the villain from Sonic and the Dark Knight, the real final boss. She's evil, but she's a hot type of evil. So she gets to hang out here. King Boom Boom. You know why he's going here? Nah, mate, you're right. Yeah, these are the people from the movie. I know, you mean this guy. You know why this guy is going here? This is why. Oh, this is the Iblis from Sonic 06. I'm not gonna smash a lava monster. This character is going way up here. She's from Sonic Chronicles. And you know why she's a hottie? First of all, design. Design is pretty okay. She looks pretty anime. But she's also a middle fingers to Ken Penders. So that gives her points. This guy was a dick. And he's old and angry. And he doesn't listen to his daughter. Fucking boomer. Evil King Arthur. I don't know, he's evil, but he's kind of powerful in that way. I don't know, I think he deserves a nice at least. Better than this motherfucker. Boyd from Sonic Shuffle. Basically looks like an evil Cosmo. Look at her. Boyd gets An artificial type of hat. The real guy, this is Jim Carrey's personal simp. And if you watch the movies, you'll understand why he's best boy. I don't know who this is, don't know. A sword? Would I smash a sword? Eh. Now this is the villain from Generations. I'll give it a eh. Actually, I'll give it a nice. Next to the villain from Sonic Unleashed. Like, if you're gonna get effed by monsters, I guess you could try to enjoy it. Evil Arthur, once again. We're almost done. I'm so freaking tired. Another I refuse for obvious reasons. This is the crazy guy that saw Sonic. He's kind of crazy. So yikes. And the little mouse girl. She gets an artificial hat. Maybe even hottie. If I knew her better, she would be a hottie. Ah, screw it, she's going into hottie. Okay, so we are done. Jesus Christ, this was a long list. Oh, I'm so tired, man. Okay, let's review the top of the list. Tails, obvious pick. Her, obvious pick. This ghost, let's call it Possessed Amy. I think that's an S tier for me, I don't care. The OC character, it can literally be anything you want it to be. Eggman simp, he'll treat you right. Maybe too right, maybe too good. But hey, he's a good boy, and he knows how to make coffee. That's a big, big plus for me. The pigeon, I mean, these three are kind of shitpost. So let's just enjoy it. If you wanna be a purist about it, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters here instead of 6, 7, 8. Big hotties, Knuckles, Honey, Rouge, and this lady. Like, you can argue with this list, with this very top. I don't mind arguing about this. This second line, I think it's perfection. If anything, people are gonna tell me to put Rouge up here, but I like vanilla more than Rouge. I hate coffee, and I hate you, Flux. I'm gonna kill you. Okay, so the hotties, Sally, Tikal, and fuck, I forgot his name. Spark? What was it? Well, he's okay. Metal Sonic, Cosmo, Bean, Julie Sue, Sonic's mother, Minx. I forgot her name, but she's pretty okay. Bonnie, Amy. She's kind of here as well, but Blaze, and the Hollywood people. Hot tier will be Espio, Fang, this lady, the anime ladies, Styx, Eggman, because he's a baller just like that, Mechasonic, and the 2 Sonic Shuffle characters. And here we have like the Hedgehog boys, which aren't really my thing. Some okay looking girls, some monsters. Here we have like the boring stuff, the ones that are kind of ugly in my opinion. And here are the hell no list. And protect these guys, please don't do anything to them. And or filler characters. That was insane. I'm so glad that it's done though. I'm so tired. I don't think I've ever shitposted for that long. Yeah, I think we're done here. Thank you so much to Sora and Flux for showing up. It was a nice time hanging out. My graduation is nearby, so I need to do some errands, like to get my clothes and some other stuff, but the graduation itself will be until December. So maybe I'll stream a couple times. Maybe I'll do some late night Shadow the Hedgehog, just continuing the story. I'm happy I got to have audience for this one because it was very fun. Proud of me? Yeah, thank you. You know, you should make a tier list sometime, just for fun. You know, just any type of tier list that you can think of, Flux. I think I think you could do some fun tier list around, I don't know, like publicly on YouTube for no reason in particular. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Yes, I'm Sana. My back is killing me. Um, so yeah, this is it. And thank you so much for showing up. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Thank you. Also, feel free to put your um, own tier list on Flux's Discord server if he approves of it. Okay, I'll link you it. Thank you all for watching and bye bye bye. Subscribe to Flux the Forsaken's OnlyFans.